All right, we are live for another episode. And yes, people, that is a
Here
real person in that corner
you
on
go.
the side of me. That's not a cutout cardboard. She has finally arrived. Tay Talks is back on the platform. What's been going on? How you
Yeah,
doing? You're glowing. I like to see you smiling. Everything is
yeah.
everything
Life
on
be
up and
life
up.
and life be life and
Life be
just
life.
things left and right. Starting a new business. So
Oh, hey,
now we here.
we gonna get into all of that.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
You know we've been shouting you out, even though you haven't been on.
Excuse me.
Yeah, even though you haven't been on the past 2 weeks, we understand. The people understand. You know we've been still
Yeah,
supporting, so
I
they
appreciate that.
understand all day, all day. We still gonna have Ghosts. Ghosts will be joining us in a few minutes. We just giving people an opportunity to catch the notifications. That way, everybody can join in before we start the show. And as always, as y'all see at the bottom, y'all follow the platform, follow the crew. Let's hash it out podcast. And I'm gonna give y'all more details about Tay's new business on the other side when we actually start the show. But we're just gonna give people a chance to get these notifications, and we're gonna start the show in a few. You know what I'm saying? So Tay, I gotta ask you a question. So of course you know I gotta ask you, what is your thoughts on this whole, like, you ain't even gotta give me no long speech about it. What is your thoughts on this P. Diddy thing? Because you know me and Zig talked about it,
Okay.
and right now it's all over the place to me. What is your
hmm
perspective just in general? Like how you feel like things about to play out, and just as you know, as a woman, like the things that you've been hearing about P. Diddy, what is your thoughts about what's going on?
I would say this. Diddy's going to jail. He can't buy his way out of this. There's no way possible. My overall to it is I feel like the industry has been doing things for years. But I also feel like as black women, we're stepping up and speaking up for ourselves in a way that we've never did it before. So I feel
Mm-hmm.
like people are like, oh, what a white man been getting away with it for years and things of that sort. But you also have to think about it. The average white man is not messing with a black woman.
Right.
So the average white woman is kind of like, if I can make a name for myself and get a name for myself, then I'm going to tolerate this and deal with it. Which unfortunately, a lot of the black women did the same thing as well. But I do applaud them that now they are speaking out. Yes, they should have spoken out a long time ago, but I do applaud them for at some point speaking out at all. But some don't. The industry is grimy. And I feel like a lot of celebrities, males and females, things have happened to them. Like even when it came to growing up, like I heard a lot of things about Tevin Campbell, like
Mm-hmm.
about the reason why he's the way that he is today. I felt like things were done to him as a child. I believe things were done to Usher as a child. Like I believe all of those things. So it's kind of crazy what it is now, per se.
Yeah. One thing I don't know, like I applaud the women that's coming out and speaking, but one thing that we know from the past, sometimes people just come out the woodwork like at the right moment, and some things they'll be like, "Oh, this happened in such and such time," and now it kind of makes you wonder, like, okay, it's good that you spoke out, but what took you so long? Now if you signed the contract, that's different. But if you had no type of obligations to a contract or no type of legal binding where you couldn't speak out, why speak now? Is it because you have the ability to allow other people to be victimized? And that's pretty much what it was. People being victimized or quote unquote allegedly, because you're innocent until proven guilty. But I just feel like I hate when that type of stuff happen. Now all of us Diddy horrible acts in 2011. It's
Right.
2024. You waited all that time to come out the woodwork to start talking about
Yeah.
what Diddy did. That makes you
Mhm.
like, all right, is you really telling the truth, or are you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I think it's a lot worse things that's about to happen. Me personally, like I've been seeing a lot
I
of
just feel
things.
like the same thing that happened to R. Kelly is about to happen to him. From the show to everything else. Like I think a lot of things are gonna unfold and it's gonna be very shocking to hear the things that we're gonna hear. And not shocking in a way of, oh my God, I can't believe it happened, but just shocking like wow. Just wow. Because there's nothing that they can say that was done or not done that I would be shocked about. Now
Right.
R. Kelly was a very like he was a shocker to me.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of things that I still feel like a lot of people with him didn't speak up about. So I feel like it's gonna be the same situation here with the P Diddy situation.
I just, once again, like I said, I just feel like at the end of the day, I, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Thank you for showing up. Thank you for taking time out to be with us. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But I don't know, Tay. I think a lot of people, like you said, it's gonna be a lot of shock. Well, I ain't gonna say shocking, because like you said, you hit on one key point. The industry been like that. Ain't no telling. We all heard stories about how Hollywood is and how the industry is, and
Yes,
I
yes,
I think the most shocking thing is, or I guess some people will be like, I'm not shocked because this has been going on for centuries, not years, centuries.
very much
I
so.
think it'll be shocking of the people that you may hear that was involved with it. You know what I'm saying? Or you'd be like, damn, I was a fan of this person, and sometimes that might not even matter. Like people gonna be like, well, I'm not shocked, but that's not gonna make me stop listening to their music or supporting their brand or
Right,
anything like that. But I mean, it's very unfortunate that once again, another black man, even our black women that's going through this, being victimized, has to be. It's the spotlight. It's not. It just seemed like a lot of people saying they're distracting us from the election and stuff like that. I don't believe so. I think people are very attentive to what's going on with the election. I just feel like this Diddy situation, like I said, I'm not shocked at all. It's just the
right. Not that.
information we've been hearing. Like, if some people be like, what's wrong what he did? Like, now if he did something where of course I'm not going to speak about on camera, but if you're just talking about his sexuality and what he does behind closed doors, then is that really a crime? Or is that just something we're like, damn, like really did he? Like all these years, like J Lo used to date Cassidy, and you had all like, and that's
Yeah,
one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, now are you gonna crucify the man because of his sexuality and what he likes and what he don't like? Or did he really do things that really victimize a lot of people and brought a lot of trauma to him over the years, and now it's about to be out in the public? That's the thing that I'm waiting to see like what's going to happen. Prison time, Tay? I don't know.
I
That's
think so.
it depends on what the hell he's going to trial for. Like, what is he going to trial for? But if he does go to prison, I don't think it'll be for a long time. It'll probably be like a little probably 2, 3, maybe 5 years, if best, with good behavior. Probably be put on probation. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked at all with that verdict at all.
Right.
But other than that, you know, I had to get your thoughts on that because, like I said, we talked about it 2 weeks ago, and it's very unfortunate. Like I said, once again, that we had to listen to these comments and just have to see another black person deal with these accusations, and it's just it's too much. It's too much. You heard me. But on another note, Tay, of course, tonight's episode, people, we're talking about accountability and entitlement, part two. Yes, we hashed this out earlier this season, but it seems like we got some unfinished business when it comes to accountability and entitlement. So we're gonna touch bases part two on the other side, and we're gonna sprinkle in a little other stuff. But of course, those are the main two things we're gonna have a conversation about. And like I said, we're gonna go to a little commercial break, grab y'all a drink, kick back. Me and Tay, Ghost will be with us in a minute. And Ziggy, if y'all wondering where Ziggy at, Ziggy is handling big business. He won't be with us tonight, but he says that Thank y'all for the support. Continuously support the show. He'll be back next week. So on the other side, we're gonna talk about these topics, have a good discussion. Tay, you ready to let's hash it out? Some of these accountabilities and entitlement that men and women having issues with?
I'm beyond ready.
I bet you will. I bet you will. All right, we're gonna see y'all on the other end.
Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and one more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Men lie and women lie, but numbers don't. We can debate if you want, but I know you really won't. I'ma reach and guess my percentage on the desk. I'm sure like Holmes, detective skills, he be at the max. S Rider, his topics, he bringing me the best. Ziggy the BCB streaming, that man is built for next. Take talk, she wear the dress, but don't try to press. I'm S dotted, I'm campus smacking, we at your neck. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and one more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out.
What's up, people? Welcome to Let's Hash It Out podcast. I am today's producer and moderator and host. I'm everything all into one tonight, alongside with my girl Tay Talks. What's going on? How you feeling? You got a little glow in you. You know, I
Here we
like to
go.
see you happy. I
Here we
like to
go.
see you doing good. What's going
Here
on?
we
Talk to
go.
me.
Same thing, different day. I mean,
Different day, making
same
money,
person. Yeah.
making that money. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. I like to hear that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? She been on a milk carton, missing. People been missing Tay, and
Oh my
me and
God. Yo.
Ziggy been holding it down, and now Tay is here, and Ziggy's missing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Ain't that
It's
crazy?
crazy. It's crazy.
I just
But
knew I was gonna have the whole crew today. That is
no, man,
crazy.
it's all right. You know, Ziggy handling his business. We gonna hold it down like always. But I'm glad you back, Tay. Glad everything's going well. Ghost will be with us in a few moments, so I just want everybody to know that she will be with us momentarily. But of course, before we start the show, we need y'all to always remember to follow the Let's Hash It Out podcast page on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Hit that notification button. Definitely follow us. And Tay, before we start the show, I definitely want to give you your flowers, and I want you to have the floor and tell everybody about your new
Why?
business because
Now why
it's
do I have to be put on
booming.
the spot with the floor and all of that other stuff?
Because we support our people on this show, and what you're doing, you gotta let everybody know what's going on. So tell everybody your new business. Let them know where they can follow you at. And I want everybody to go support. So what's going on? Tell them about your new business.
So I currently own a t-shirt business called Titan Nola Tees. Pretty much I do right now I'm in a groove of pretty much Saints stuff. But I do custom designs as well. I've had people from different companies reach out for me to design their shirts and get them printed out and all things of that sort. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's my new little business venture. Long story short of how it started, I was actually in here. I had an allergic reaction to hair dye. I was in here, and my mom's friend actually does it,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been wanting her to teach me. So we
Okay.
were sitting here, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go get my machine. I'm gonna bring it to you." And she normally designs my son's Saints shirts because he can wear Saints on Fridays. And she was like, "You're gonna design your shirt yourself," and then it just took off from there. It went from me just posting what I did for my son to people reaching out, "Hey, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you make me a Saint shirt? I want these shirts for my kids," and it just blew up. Like it was very like unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way I could tell you a few weeks ago that I would be designing shirts. Like it's crazy, real crazy business. But I like it and I enjoy it. Like, I think I was getting to that point in my life where I wanted to find something that I actually like and enjoy doing without getting bored or feeling like it wasn't taking off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've tried different business ventures, but this one I feel like is always something new. Like right now, yeah, we dealing with Saint season, but yeah, Thanksgiving coming up, yeah, Christmas after that, Mardi Gras is
Mardi
about to
Gras.
be crazy. So
Yep.
summertime, yeah, family vacation shirts, things of that sort. So I'm kind of excited to see what's to come with this and to continue to watch it blossom. Like I'm excited.
All right, well, that's what's up, man. So y'all heard it. Y'all definitely have to follow her new business. Support as always. We've been supporting you for the past 2 weeks. Definitely shouting you out, telling people where they can find you at. So now y'all heard it. Definitely support our girl Tay, man. She's doing big things. We're proud of you. Keep it going. And as always, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure you don't forget about the small people when you blow up and get rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you're about to be a millionaire, Tay, so don't forget about the small people. You know what I'm saying? What the hell is this? What the fuck is? What the hell is this?
Oh
Okay. Anyway,
Lord.
so
Holy.
tonight we're talking about we're talking about accountability tonight. We're talking about accountability and we're talking about entitlement. Now, of course, early in the season, we did have a conversation about this, and we had a conversation about accountability and entitlement. But it seems like we didn't really hash it out all the way. And it seems like we definitely have to rehash this out. Maybe some unfinished business, maybe some things wasn't all the way discussed. So I'm not about to hold up no longer. Accountability. And Tay, I know I'm gonna give you the floor, but to me, I'm gonna start it off by saying this: accountability nowadays, that word needs to be, I don't know, plastered somewhere. It needs to be studied. It needs to be redefined, however you want to do it, because yeah, accountability is a problem nowadays. Entitlement is a big problem nowadays. So accountability. What's the issue between men and women with accountability? Who has a hard time of accountability?
Mm. Who has a hard time? Um, I wouldn't say a man more versus a woman. I feel like women are better with coming up an excuse to get out of holding themselves accountable for something. But I
Mm-hmm.
think both genders are at the top of not holding themselves accountable. For me, I would say within the last year, I wouldn't even say anything further than that, but within the last year, like I've learned to, can you say me?
Yeah, you good.
Oh, I've learned to still, I've learned how to hold myself accountable for certain things and be apologetic for it.
Mm,
Um, and it took time. Like it takes time to sit there and hold a conversation with someone and understand you may not exactly be wrong in the situation, but you could have said something that dug too far to actually hurt the next person's feelings, or something came out wrong or it was taken out of context that
right.
can still offend the person. So for me, what I've learned to do now is I've learned to sit back before I actually respond to a person, think
Mm-hmm.
about it. But I will always, always, always respect the person, and when something goes left, that they actually apologize for their actions. And like I said, you deal with them accordingly after that. But I feel like it takes a real adult to come to you and apologize and say, you know what, I was wrong. I was out of character. I shouldn't have done it, or I shouldn't have said it, or whatever the situation may be.
Right.
But I also find that it's unfortunate that we hold different people up to different standards. For example, I may do something and everybody looking at me like, oh my God, I can't believe she did that. Why would you do that? But then the next person may do the exact same thing. And then it's like, okay, well, that's just them. They're going through something and whatever the case may be. But that
Mm-hmm.
still doesn't make it right. It still doesn't make it acceptable. So I feel like now what we deal with a lot is With a person, you have to be headstrong enough to say, I have the understanding that I'm held to this standard and another person may not be. I could walk up to somebody and punch them in their face, and people will probably look at me like, oh my God, I can't believe she did that. But the next person can do it, and it's like, oh, well, that's just her. She was upset. That was on her mind.
Right.
But we have to learn to set a straight board of it's not acceptable for anyone. So no matter who do it, we should hold them and hold the same people accountable, different people accountable for the same thing, the same exact way.
Right.
You can't say, oh, well, this person is acting out because of this, and it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Versus another person, they do the exact same thing, and then it's like, okay, well, due to their circumstances or whatever the case may be, it's okay for them to be that way. That's unfair.
Right.
That's very unfair. So I feel like now in today's time, we have to learn to, first of all, accept accountability from people.
Mm-hmm.
And when a person comes to you and they're apologetic, understand that you don't have to deal with them at all anymore, or you can deal with them how you want to deal with them, but you should still be an adult and accept the apology.
Right.
Because there are a lot of people in this world that owe people apologies that have the understanding that they'll never get it. I'll be the number one person to tell you I hate sweeping stuff under the rug. I feel like if something is wrong, something happened, or something occurred, sit down and have a conversation about it. Because we're not fixing it by not saying two words about it and acting like it never happened. Because at the end of the day, something happened, something occurred, somebody offended somebody was uncomfortable with something, but then you sit around and act as if nothing happened. And you pass judgment or have a misunderstanding of how a person is instead of trying to understand why a person or a situation may be the way that it is. I would say within the last week itself, I've had conversations with people that it kind of went left. And I had to go back and think and be like, you know what, you went too far with that. Or you shouldn't have let this situation get you to the point where it has blown up like this. And I've reached out and had those conversations because as an adult, when you start growing, you start realizing some stuff it's not worth the fight. It's not worth the bad vibrations. It's not worth ruining relationships or bonds that you have with a person behind petty foolishness.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also not going to sit and be one of those people that I know there was an issue, but we're not going to go back and discuss it. We might argue, we might fuss, we might fight about it, but we still haven't had the conversation about it.
Right.
I'm not one of those people. And a lot of people may consider that as, oh, well, you're argumentative. You want to argue. No, I don't. But I want to make it clear so we have an understanding across the board that these lines are not crossed again. Let's narrow it down to see what the real issues are. And I feel like for us as people, once again, we cripple others. And then when they are crippled, we pass judgment.
Right.
You can't cripple a person and then wonder why they're crippled. You cripple them. You've made them feel like for months, for years, for however long that their actions were okay instead of nipping some stuff in the bud in the beginning when it first became a problem. Mm-hmm. Because you're scared of how they may react to it or the reaction that you may get from it.
Right.
First thing is accountability. If I did somebody something wrong, I'm to that point in my life now where I'm woman enough to apologize and say, hey, I apologize for this. Mm-hmm. Versus some people who will sit there and never apologize and never say something like it never happened. That's not me.
All right. So with me with accountability, and I had a conversation not too long ago. I think the first thing that people have to understand with the first step of accountability is being able to really not just say, oh yeah, I take accountability. Understand what did you do wrong and being able to accept truly, not just saying, oh, I'm wrong, but I'm gonna still prove a point to be right. That's not how that goes. If you're going to take accountability for whatever you did, whatever the situation may be, first step is actually mean it and take accountability for your actions. Right. Being able to forgive and forget kind of goes hand in hand with accountability. I guess the conversation that I had was if two people was, either in a relationship or whatever the case may be, and let's just say, things is not going right. One person did one thing, the other person did the next. And every time you try to make things right, you try to move forward, it's constantly the same thing. Like you bring it up.
Yeah.
My thing is this. All right. I can forgive, and it's very easy to say that I will forget it because the replay in your head is whatever you did is gonna be hard to get out of my head. But at the same time, though, if I'm truly trying to make things work between me and my woman or whatever like that, and you trying to make things work with your man or whatever like that, you got to come to a common ground. You have to come to the middle with an understanding, not no just understanding for your sake. An open mind, understand. Okay, let's put it out all on the table. What did I'm gonna say what I know I did wrong. I'm gonna give you a reason why I did what I did. You give me your explanation on what you did and what's the reason behind it. When we actually have that conversation, it's gonna be uncomfortable as a motherfucker too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be uncomfortable, and you're not gonna like some of the things because you're gonna be like, "Well, why did you?" Let me speak. You speak, and we're gonna have a conversation. We don't have to shout, argue, none of that. We're gonna be two civilized people, and we're gonna talk it out. Now, after that, Tay, I feel like this. Once we put everything out on the table, and if you're truly ready to come forward and actually say, I want this to work, regardless of what the past has been. If you really want to come to the table, okay, I take accountability. I fucked up. I did this to you. I'm sorry. I truly, genuinely am sorry. And I take accountability for that. After that, Tay, I feel like once we say that this is done, like we're gonna move forward, I feel like any type of argument, because there's going to be arguments in the future. There's no way around it. If that keeps coming up after we didn't say it is not, oh, I'm done.
But Shawn,
There's
as women, we do that
but Tay,
because I
what
may forgive you, but I
but Tay,
didn't forget it, and it's still in me on some where it's like I still feel a way.
but
I
so
forgive you and I love you, but I do still feel the way that this
but
happened, and I'm not over it.
all right. So if you're not over it, then why try to make things work? Then why not just say, look, if you know that's gonna be coming up every time we get into a little disagreement, why just put ourselves through that? Why not just say, you know what? All right,
Because
I fucked up a good thing.
because sometimes you do love people and you do feel like you can work through it, but you still got to get over that hump and you got to get over that kink.
It's
You
not
do.
it's not
You
gonna
do.
happen though, Tay. It's not gonna happen because that's not to me. But for how long then? Forever
I
and
can't tell
ever?
you how long. I mean,
What you mean?
for people who I've talked to for years, I mean, me and my baby daddy might go disagree about something tomorrow, and I might bring up some stuff that happened 4 years ago. Like I would. I'm just being honest with you.
I'm just saying, like, I'm at the point now where I just feel like that's done. Like we can't keep going back because it's not gonna make our relationship better. It's not gonna make
But I'm not gonna say that it's not gonna make it better. But
how,
sometimes you do have to allow people to get it out. Like I'm a prime example of one of those that I hold stuff in. Like we can get into it about something, or I might know something. I might find something out today, and I may not tell you nothing about it till a year from now.
huh?
Yes, I'm
That's
one of those.
toxic. That's toxic.
But I'm just being honest.
All
I'm
right,
being honest with you.
you're being honest, but that's very so you're
How is
gonna
it
hold in,
toxic?
but then you're gonna look at that person a particular way and always have some type of
Yeah,
ill
yeah,
feelings towards them,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they're gonna be like, "What's wrong?"
You when you
And you
yeah
no, that's
yeah.
toxic. That is toxic. How can you say that and say, but how can you have man, you see you coming back to the show with this nonsense.
Y'all needed me. Y'all needed me. Y'all
With
needed
this
me with
nonsense.
this.
This is
Y'all
this is
y'all
crazy. That is
see
not
look at the comment right there.
okay. She said that it's definitely not healthy to rehash the past. That
That wasn't the
so
comment I was talking about. I
oh,
wasn't talking about.
because you don't like the truth. You're ignoring the truth.
I'm not saying that, but what I'm
What's
saying
this the
is
topic? This the comment?
yes. If you really love somebody, you can work through anything. You can.
All right.
But you
I'm
have to
not
have two parties that are willing to work through it. But you also have to understand. You have to know the person that you're dealing with for who and accept them and love them for who they are. And then anything additional to that, you have to take the punches and the rolls that come with it. Like for me, when I start dealing with somebody, I show them exactly who I am in the beginning. I don't want you to be surprised when I do something. I don't want you to be surprised when I don't do something. I'm going to have these conversations with you so you know how I am.
mm-hmm.
Period. So when anything happens and anything occur, one thing a person can say can't ever say is, "Oh, I didn't know she was like that." You can't say that. I told you and I showed you exactly who I was from the beginning. Now, I'm not going to say that some things can't change because just like anything else, when you're dealing with somebody and you realize, oh, they like this more than this, or they need this from me, you can change those things about yourself. You
Mm-hmm.
can. If you really like somebody, you will change them things and be like, you know what? This what they like. I got to fix this. I got to do better in this area because I want this to work. I would
All
like
right.
this to work.
That's cool, but I'm saying from a situation where something where y'all both did something to the point where y'all both really like took it there. Y'all crossed the line
So what
of
is crossing the line? Niggas
disrespect.
cheat
All
every
right,
day, B.
you right. Everybody do cheat, and I get that. So I'm just saying, what if somebody did cheat
Mhm.
and they cheated multiple times, and we
Mhm.
both did the cheating, but we
Mhm.
constantly try to come back. But
Mhm.
every time we try to make it, we try to take 2 steps
It's
forward,
a
it's
tag.
5 steps backwards.
Yeah.
So once again, I understand if the love is real. I totally get that because some people you just can't let go.
And
But
sometimes you outgrow people too.
you do. But at what point do you have to say to yourself, man, look, I'm tired. Like, I can't keep, if you're going to keep bringing this up and you bringing it up for what reason? Don't say that, oh, I still haven't. No.
That's
It's
it.
either,
But
it's
that's the truth.
either, it's
Or
either you're going
or you
to,
can be bringing it, or you could be bringing it up because it's a repeated habit.
but what if the habit is died? Like, what if the habit has
What if?
died? Now,
But what if
now,
the
of course,
habit has not
you're
died?
about to say, old habits don't die. I don't want to hear that. I already know what you're about to say. But
That was pushing up in my head. It was coming
I
up
know it
next.
was. I'm
Definitely.
starting.
You know
I
me.
know exactly what you was about to say. But
Yeah. You know me well enough.
I feel, I feel like peace, bro. Like sometimes you gotta. You
No,
can't be.
Shawn, no
Look,
relationship, no
look.
situation is going to be peaches and creams and
I don't.
rainbows and unicorns all the time.
I don't expect it to. But at some point, who wants to deal with keep going back to what happened in the past? Like I get it. I
I
fucked up.
mean, the thing
But if
is,
we're gonna
and
keep bringing that up,
this
why
is what
just
I hate. This is what I hate about
go ahead?
men. Real talk.
Let me
Y'all
go.
do shit, and then after y'all do shit, then it's kind of like, oh well, I'm sorry. I want to move forward. I ain't gonna do it no more. But you did that shit. So
Mm-hmm.
now you have to
Mm-hmm.
sit in it. You're gonna feel it and have the understanding of what it's like to do that shit. And it's just that simple. Like I feel
Mm-hmm.
like over and time again, men do stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
then after they do it, then it's like, oh, but I want this relationship. Well, what would you think about this relationship when you was doing this? Was you thinking about this relationship when you was doing that? So when you deal with a situation that's like that, you get to the point within yourself where you say, either I want this relationship or I don't want this relationship as a woman. And then guess what? If you feel like you want to deal with your lying, cheating, and whatever, you deal with it. That is your personal preference if you would like to deal with it. That's why I tell people all the time. I don't judge my friends when they go dating people with this situation or I know their boyfriend doing this or I know their husband doing that. I stay out of that. You know why? Because at the end of the day, no matter how the situation gonna play out, there's still gonna be a situation between them two. And guess what? When some stuff hit the fan, it's gonna have a real clear understanding where it possibly came from. It's gonna have a clear understanding. And then when they back together and in love, everybody mugging you and looking at you side eye because they have an understanding of where the situation came from. I stay out of it. Now, depending on who it is, I'll probably be like, hey bro, boom, boom, bam, bam. But that's those people that I know for a fact, for sure in my heart, they ain't gonna never go, they'll never hear me hear it. It will never come back to Taylor said. Because some people you really got to look out for. And then you have other people you be like, no, I want to stay out of that. Let it play out how it play out. I mean, everybody is toxic. Everybody toxic. Everybody
So
is toxic.
of course,
So, Shawn, you don't feel like you're toxic?
I feel like I'm toxic, but not in the way you think.
Okay.
Everybody got a little bit of toxic. But my thing is this:
Exactly.
why? But see, you starting the bullshit already. Well, y'all
What do you
men,
mean?
y'all
We're
men
30.
always
We're
talk.
Shawn.
How
We're
about?
30. Shawn. We're 35 minutes in. I took a long time to get here. I was.
I don't give a damn what you took a
Okay.
time out. You're not about to just put all this shit on us men and always saying that we the ones that started off first. Y'all not
Men, let me tell you something. Let me
no
tell
no
you
no
something.
no no no
Women
no.
meet a man. Women meet a man, and if you got that one that you really like, nobody else gonna get your attention. You don't even want to play with them. You don't want to none of that. You're focused on what you focus on, and that's what you want. That's what you want. Like I tell people all the time, like niggas be acting like it's rocket science to know if you really want them or not. If I'm not texting you back, if I'm not calling you back, if I'm not texting or FaceTiming you, even with a simple good morning or anything else for sure, I'm not interested. Now I do feel bad, like telling a nigga I'm not
Hold up,
interested, but all
hold
the
up,
signs will show I'm
hold up,
not interested.
hold up. Before you continue with all this bullshit coming out your mouth, we have to bring on the third person, and I'm sure we about to hear some interesting stuff from her as well, because she's been on a milk carton, and I think she's been doing some investigation cases as well. But I'm gonna bring her on anyway. Everybody, welcome Ghost to the show. What's going on? How you been? And are you hearing all this bullshit starting off by tape?
Here you go.
I just,
Oh my goodness. Go ahead. The
I
floor is
just
yours,
got
Tay. Yeah, the floor is both of y'all's. Go ahead. Y'all been
what,
missing. So I need to know. Go ahead. The
missing.
floor is y'all. The floor is y'all. Go ahead. Who's starting it? Cause Tay, you with the
I mean,
bullshit. You
I'm
with the
I'm not with the
bullshit.
bullshit.
Yeah, you
All
are.
I'm saying is, and the only
Don't
point that I'm proving is when you're in a relationship and you're in situations, if you put a man and a woman together, it's always a man that starts off with the shit. And then when a woman start acting up, then now we here. Like no. No,
so
absolutely not.
it's always us. It's always see
Ninety
that
percent of the
that goes to
time.
the
90% of
no,
the
it's not.
time. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Strong
Stop the
90, maybe even
bullshit.
93. Maybe even 93.
The accountability of you women that
93 was a good
you're
year.
showing it right now. No type of accountability. Is it strictly us? Like y'all don't do y'all dirt. Y'all
I'm
don't
not
do y'all
saying
little.
that. Let me
Oh,
say
y'all
this.
do y'all
Let
dirt.
me say this.
This ain't
Anytime I've no. Anytime I've ever done anything, it's been because something was done to me, and I was like, "You
bullshit.
gonna feel it. You
Bullshit.
gonna feel it. You gonna
No,
hurt like I was hurting.
no.
You something. You gonna get a reaction. I want you to hear what I
Tay,
was hearing about you.
Tay, you literally said, and I quote, a couple of episodes
Oh,
before you went
God.
MIA.
Here you go. Why?
Puppet
You
master.
What? That was like 2 months ago.
you literally said I toy with people's feelings like a puppeteer.
Sean's never letting
But
that
And
go.
you wouldn't
but
want to
You're
play
never
victim?
letting that go.
you no. Let me say that you. That's
You
how you
said
took
that.
it. No, that's how you took it. But
Okay,
I'm
not with
I'm
y'all.
coming I'm coming back 2 months later saying that I've changed my ways.
So you know what? I'm about to say something. Ghost, you got any rebuttal today?
Which part?
So it's impossible for me to change.
I'm just saying, Tay, don't you always blaming us though. How we the ones we don't start shit. Sometimes we could just be doing exactly everything straight, but for some odd
No
reason.
man ever. No man ever. No man ever.
All right, all right. So what's your take, Ghost? Accountability. You got anything about this? This is part two. We rehashing this out. The
So,
accountability.
so where are we? Is it like accountability just in relationships? Like what kind of accountability are we
Everything.
talking about?
Relationship. You can give us a story even if you want, because Tay gave us a perfect example about accountability, which was very well critiqued. So it could be anything: relationship, friendships, life, whatever you decide.
I feel
You
like in relationships, um, men lack accountability in relationships, but I don't think it's on purpose. Sometimes y'all tend to be aloof. Like it's just it goes over y'all's heads, and it's not on purpose sometimes. But like I think that men just it doesn't click to them, and it's because women are typically more emotional. Women typically notice more. Like it's just in our nature. But
Very
even when you
true.
attempt
Very
to,
true.
even when you attempt to talk to a man about that, it's like it just goes in one ear and out the other.
And out the other.
It's
Everything that you
just
90% of the things that you talk to a man about goes in one ear, out the other. Take
Because what do you
take the
think?
trash out
they
every
get to
Wednesday.
looking just like how you
Take
looking now.
the
Just like
the
how
trash
you
go
looking.
out on Wednesdays, but I get home on Wednesday at 8 p.m. and the trash still not out. But for what reason? Why?
The
You know
trash
they pick up
I've
trash in
never
the morning.
seen. But if I'm telling you, say the trash needs to be out by 8 p.m. I've never seen a garbage truck pick trash up at nighttime.
I
It's
No,
pretty
have.
much the next morning.
with
So
no.
why
With
take
that
the trash
being
out at
said,
8
they pick it up
when
on that Thursday.
okay,
But
so
just but
maybe I'm
just like
taking the
a
trash
man,
out the
just
next
like a
morning.
man to try to twist what I'm saying to
No,
make it make
it's
sense.
y'all trying to make us puppeteers. Like we not no
Here
puppet.
he
You
go.
can't
Here he
control us
go.
off of
Here he
strings.
go.
Yeah, you damn right. There you
Nobody
go.
nobody said that, but that's just like in any relationship. A man has the things that he do, and not saying it has to deal with the gender. Like
Hmm.
my thing is, as a woman, I would go put the trash out. That trash needs to be out and put the trash out.
Bullshit.
But when it comes to, I put my trash out in my house now.
Bullshit.
I put the trash out last
You
night,
probably, you
actually.
probably, what you probably do is you tie the bag up and make Titan put it out.
Oh,
That-
my 3-year-old, really?
yes,
I don't think he can take the
I
trash
mean, he's
out.
almost 5 feet. Don't get me wrong, but he can't put the trash out.
he could drag it. I'm pretty sure.
Not these big old trash bags. I be trying to wonder sometimes where do our trash in our house come from? Though we have 2 trash cans that's full every week almost. 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like we chopping bodies up and just
Not chopping
throwing them
bodies up.
outside. It's crazy.
Damn, federal indictments, aren't they?
Yeah, y'all
Jesus.
all gonna be subpoenaed.
Mm. Won't subpoena
Y'all
me.
y'all know they're gonna subpoena everybody needs comments. Were you live when Tay Talk said
She chopping bodies up. I didn't even
Well,
hear that part. I'm gonna say
I,
it glitched. I ain't hear nothing about it.
like
I ain't tripping.
hibachi?
I know judges. I know judges and lawyers. I'll be good. So
Give
I
me
ain't worried
out.
about.
Give me out, both. Just give me out.
I don't know what
Don't,
you're talking about.
whatever
The
you do,
six
don't let
figure,
me
the
slip.
six figure one, you can get her out. You got the 6 figures. Come on now.
Got
Uh,
got
I ain't
to
got no
know
six
that.
figures. That's
Now,
that.
I
That's
hopefully you
different.
get that house before then, so you can put your house up for me, so I could, get out a little quicker.
Not put the house up.
I'll send you a kite.
Diabolical.
I'll send you a kite. Then
I'm
again,
weak.
then
I am
again,
A
weak.
kite?
then it- then you again. You'll be straight, Tay. I
Here you
think
go.
you'll
Here
be
you
all
go.
glammed up. You'll be all right. You know.
In jail?
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do, Tay. All
Not
right.
take on not take on me getting all the honey buns.
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
y'all own one today, huh?
That's crazy.
Hey, man, it's
He
it's
just
been.
said you gonna have all the girlfriends in there. Every stud in the jail. That's
Oh
crazy.
man, she gonna really
That
be the
is
big
sick.
boss.
That is
Big
sick.
boss
The
Tay.
puppeteer of jail is crazy.
I'll probably be scared, balled up every day. No lie.
But the
Petrified.
but I was the accountability part. Like y'all need to get y'all egos out the way and start taking
So,
more.
Shawn, do you feel like you as a man, every time you do something wrong, you actually hold yourself accountable? Every time.
Well, I am in November. I'll be 37. So I'm
Woo.
36 now. So I have a lot of years and a lot of experience where I
A
feel
November
lot
to
of
what?
years.
accountability. What?
November to what?
20th.
That's a beautiful day. That's a beautiful. I will always remember that day.
I know a king was born. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I know it.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
that is
yeah,
crazy.
yes,
Yeah.
I've took accountability before, Tay. Yes,
I'm not saying that you didn't take accountability
it was.
before,
Look,
but let
it
me
was.
ask you this. Let me ask you this. We're not gonna talk about the past, but I'm gonna say now today. Do you feel like you've matured enough to, in this lifetime, when the next relationship comes your way, you'll be more transparent and able to really accept your accountability for things that are done or not done? Ask that.
Yes, I think that I've been through enough situations that prepare me to number one, be more understanding and don't look at it from just my perspective. I I'm guilty of that, of course, but being more understanding, to be more considerate, and like you said, to grow up, you have to really understand and really sit back and not shout. I think that's the biggest thing. We get into these heated moments and you just be wanting to lash out and with anger and just be like, man, F this. I'm so right then and there, that kind of, I don't really do that. Never was that type of person to do that. It would be more of a,
I'm about to say I would love to be a fly on the wall to see you have lashed out. I don't see you. I would laugh.
I would
What's
say
wrong with
this,
you?
Tay.
Sit down.
I would say this, Tay, and I'm all seriousness. When I see red, it is not a,
Yeah.
it's
Now
not, it's
you
not,
give me
trust
one
me,
of those people.
it's
Yeah,
not a
because you're so
beautiful thing.
calm that when you do, it's up
Yeah,
there.
like I don't like to get into that character. Like when I see red, you thought I said shit on this show. I literally would say shit just to get a reaction out of you, and I don't like that. And
Shawn, who is rubbing off on you? You be saying a lot of bad words these days.
I
Normally,
don't
I'm the
know.
one with the potty mouth, but you be flying
Hey,
them.
hey, you never hung around my family. My family,
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
yes, but um, yes, I think I've matured enough to really go into the next relationship and constantly learn. That's the main thing. Every day you have an opportunity to learn your partner, to learn new traits. Even if you see things that you feel like the uncomfortable things, like you be like, well, I noticed something about you, or the way you react at certain things. Sometimes people feel like, well, what you mean by that? Like, what you like? They might notice something about me. Well, you don't like to show a lot of emotions.
Mhm.
All right, let's talk about it then. 9 out of 10 times, I'll be like, what the hell am I be emotional about? Like, what the hell you want me to do?
Well,
Raising
you know
something?
me, I'm not
But
affectionate,
see,
and that's the biggest flag with dating. Like a man expects me to hold his hand and lay and kiss and hug, and that's just not me. Boy, move.
I don't know, Tay, because lately, I don't know. Some of y'all, I don't know if you just, a song came on and you just be in your feelings, but I don't know. I think you're ready to be affectionate because some of you look, I don't know. You've been showing some signs lately.
It'd be the Instagram notes, huh? It'd be the Instagram
Yeah, them
notes.
Instagram notes.
So now I gotta block you from my notes, is what you're saying.
Oh, ain't that
Got
a
it.
bitch?
Got
Ain't that a bitch?
it. Got
Hey, I'm
it.
just saying. that's
Got
a
it.
that's a good thing though. Like
No, it's
you
not.
see, I don't know about that
It's
holding hand.
weird.
I don't know about
It's
that holding.
weird.
I don't know about that holding
Say,
hands notebook
It's
shit.
weird.
But I mean, shit, you gotta understand, T. If you're gonna be with a man, I mean, you might not have your needs, but a man gonna have their needs, and they
So
gonna.
let me ask. Oh no, that's the next topic. I'm gonna wait till we get there.
but see, I feel like not to just completely dump on men. I feel like men and women are they miss accountability in two different ways. Like I feel like men, it goes over their heads, but I also feel like women don't. Sometimes we have expectations that we don't express, and then we get mad when it doesn't go our way. Whole time we never told y'all X, Y, and Z. Now sometimes it's just common sense, or so we think it should be common sense, but
Such as,
it's different for every relationship.
I hate for a person to ask for an example that you just can't. That's not something that you can just give off the top of your head.
But it could be okay. So, say for instance, I expect you to. This is just random, not a real situation. But if I expect you to make breakfast every morning, because the first 2 weeks of me knowing you, you did it every day, and then you just stop. Now you might have been trying to be nice, but then all of a sudden I'm mad every morning because you're not making breakfast. But I'm not telling you because I feel like you just not doing it.
Where's the bacon?
I could just say, hey, what happened to breakfast, X, Y, and Z. But now I'm slamming doors and walking out, and you ain't even get no kiss goodbye because, you ain't make breakfast.
same thing could be like you used to wake me up with morning sex, and you stopped. What was the purpose of that then? Don't.
But and then sometimes in relationships, people get, and this can be any type of relationship, but you start doing something or you expect something, never had a discussion about it, and then you get upset because it's not happening. But I feel like women more often kind of suck it up and have this little resentment, but they
Shawn,
won't say
that was the
anything.
worst example to give.
No, it's not.
I just let him have it. I just
No, I was
No, it's
not.
not.
No, it's not.
No, it's
That is
yes, it
the
is.
worst example to
No, it's
give.
not.
Yes,
If
it
you
is.
if you initiated that, I mean,
every
and
day,
you,
Sean, every day.
That's what I'm
hey, what's a
saying.
great
Like
way to wake up to go to work? I mean, hey, if you started
maybe
it,
say a prayer and brush your teeth. That's a great way. A hot shower,
To be honest, that's why, like, it's cool and all,
coffee.
but morning
no.
sex is like, bro, go brush your teeth or something first. Like,
That part.
I don't like, it's cool, but like, go brush your teeth, please.
Well, that's what you got the side position for. I mean, you ain't got to be in the face.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
do you really want to get into this topic? Like, are you
You
serious?
there? You
I
you,
mean, we can
you
get into that
already know
topic. I'm just saying,
it's
you don't have to be on. You know what?
you still breathing on my neck.
But oh my goodness. See,
I still smell your breath.
no.
No.
Anyway, you know what's so crazy? And you Ghost hit the nail on the coffin.
Oh god.
Y'all expect us to know things without telling us. What the hell? How we supposed to know when you don't give us? I ain't
Some
gonna say
things gotta be
signs.
common sense.
You're right, and that means the man has to be observant. Which, me personally, I can only speak for myself. I'm very observant. Even when you think I'm not listening, I pay attention to certain shit. But I'm just saying, like, how can you expect a man to know something if you don't talk?
Because why
Like,
can't you read
Tay,
my mind?
Tay just said it. She might have something build up and don't tell you for 2 years. What toxic type of shit is that?
I mean, it happens.
You gotta pick your battles too, though.
Hey,
You
Tay,
have to pick your battles.
what your moms mean by say kill it, please?
Mama say she must be talking about your side action.
But she could. You know what? We're gonna leave that for another topic. But I'm just saying, like, if we have expectations, I'm pretty sure y'all will want us to talk. Right?
I mean, this is the thing. This is the problem that I
Should
have.
y'all be a little bit more observant as well?
No,
But
this is the problem that I
men
have.
typically are a lot more easygoing too. Y'all don't care.
This is the problem that I have. From the beginning, when you get into a relationship and you start dating a person, we always give the person the best of us. We give the people this amazing version of me, like I'm this perfect girl. I'm gonna do this. I inspire you to do that, and I'm gonna be this way. But with time, any female, you're gonna start seeing those things about her that are 9 times out of 10 triggers from things that have happened in the past. We're not just reacting on things because we're crazy, but even though we get that label, we react on things because it's things that a man may do that's
No.
triggering us from something that we experienced in the past.
No.
And for me, I can tell you, if something hit me with a trigger, I'm gonna leave it alone because I know for a fact it's not. I'm never gonna get past that unless it's something that I really want. That I feel like in my mind, okay, let me have this conversation. But everyone can't accept the conversations either. Everyone is not ready to have the conversation to better themselves or change for a relationship. Changing for a relationship is extremely hard. People make it seem like, oh, if you love that person, you can. It's not that easy. It's not. Nothing about it is that easy. Like, you have to literally want to be with and deal with that person to have the understanding that whatever you're changing is for the better of not only the relationship but yourself as well.
Because, I mean, when I was in therapy, which I gotta get on my therapist because he graduated me, but something that stuck with me that he said to me once was if a person, like when you meet somebody and y'all get to dating, if they never changed, would you be okay? And you got to think about that early on because a lot of people look at potential or, they get triggered. And then once you start dealing with triggers in a relationship, you kind of got to sit back and think, can I deal with this if it never changes? Which is another thing of you got to pick your battles because you don't want them to constantly do something. You constantly blowing up. You know they're not going to change. You know it's triggering you. You got to pick your battles at times.
But see, that's also like Zig. Like Zig said, before he got married and they were going get counseling from their pastor, he
Mm-hmm.
gave them a test and said, hey, you fill this out and we're gonna see the major difference in the answers that you choose and see and have these discussions to figure out if he's never okay with this, are you okay with that? If
Mm-hmm.
she's never gonna be okay with that, are you okay with that? And that's when you really learn yourself. Like for me, no lie to you, I took the what is called the love language test.
I do too.
My love language is gift giving,
Mm-hmm.
but also the way that I like people to show me that they love me is quality time. That's not to say I want to be holding hands and under your chest the whole time, but I like that quality time with like just spending time with each other.
Mine is acts of service. I give to show my love, or I do acts of service, but acts of service is mine. But it's like
So when he texts you like, "Babe, I'm gonna come pick up your car to go give you pump your gas,"
happy, ecstatic.
okay,
Somebody recently vacuumed out my car. I had a great day.
that's
Just
what's
an
up.
Damn.
amazing day.
I wish somebody come vacuum mine just in case they watching.
He checked the oil,
I need a full
vacuumed my car
detail.
out, put some
Damn.
gas in it. I was just happy.
So y'all been away for 2 weeks and we got booze and beds?
I never said I had a boo or a babe. I just
He
said if
never
somebody
said
was
that.
watching and they want to
I'm pretty.
get my car a full detail, like I'm not against it. I appreciate it.
I
But
got you.
it's simple stuff like
Got
most men who grew up in the South do this anyway, but it's simple stuff like if you come in my house and you see my trash is full, take it out without me having to ask. Like if you see that something needs to be done, you just do it. Because I'm a person that'll just do it too, or I'll buy you something that I see you need, but I'm more of a person that I feel like you should just
So
help
when he
me out.
pull that wallet out and you realize all the sides sticking out of it, you like, let me buy a Bill wallet.
Yes, because why do your wallet look like that?
You got money in it, but it's tore up, babe. We gotta upgrade that.
And if I come to your house, why your pillows flat? Let's not.
Oh my god, I hate to go to a man's house and his pillows is just like, ugh. I hate
Why are
it.
your pillows flat?
I hate it. Buy some new pillows, thing. Target has really great pillows for like $20. You spend more money on less. Go get you a nice pillow.
So I
Why
think
is
I'm
that
gonna go.
funny? Shawn, you look like you lay on pillows from the 1800s.
Nah,
Pillows from the
Go grab
1800s is
your pillow.
diabolical.
Let me see.
I
Pillows from
think-
the 1800s is diabolical.
I think it's funny. I think the next woman house I go to, I'm gonna just go in there and just start washing dishes. I'm gonna see what type of extra service I get. And I take trash.
You gonna go wash dishes?
What
dishes.
if her love language is not acts of service?
I don't give a damn. It sounds good. You say just take the trash out. Oh man, I'm buying you some Jordans. By the way, they got some Jordans coming out this Saturday. So, but
Don't be on here trying to drop
You
jewels
about to
to
go wash dishes
to
for
your
some
special
Jordans?
viewer that might be watching. I'm trying to get a car detail.
see, I'm trying to see what mom. This is hilarious to me. Come here, please. I think mine got a special BT. Oh man, what's up? What you rolling your eyes for? Moms can have a life too. Stop
My
that.
mama gotta have a life too.
Hey man,
Those days are over.
damn. Okay, all right. Nah, she not.
She
Taking out-
might say you're a little sassy for washing dishes. She might, depending on the type of female she is.
Who enjoys
Me, no.
washing dishes?
Me no,
Who
but some
likes to
women
wash dishes? I wash dishes every damn day. What's your point? What you trying to say?
Shawn, I would like to see your dishwashing skills. You don't give me vibes like you get it all.
Hold up now. What you're
I'm
not
just
about to
saying.
do it. Hold up. You look like the one that don't. It's just like you just dump the shit in the dishwasher and just put that darn liquid shit in there.
We
and
don't
just
even
say,
have a dishwasher.
Man,
We don't
stop.
have a dishwasher.
Yeah,
We
man,
don't have a
you gotta
dishwasher.
Trying to blast me on the platform. She been MIA on a milk carton for 2 weeks, and she coming with the bullshit trying to blast me. All right, you puppeteer, you got that.
You just said when we was backstage when we first started, you talked about how you miss me so much and you're glad I'm back. And now all of a sudden that I'm back and I'm back and I'm better. It's a problem.
That's crazy. Ghost, how she gonna blast me and talk about something I look like? That's just like you saying I don't know how to wash my ass. What the fuck? What,
Well, you know,
what you
well,
trying to say?
let me say this for the record. I've never smelled it, but that's not to say, you know, hey.
Trust me, you ain't gotta work. Trust me, I'm. Trust me, I'm always on point with my hygiene. You ain't never gotta worry
I
about that.
mean, that sound
I'm
good.
just saying,
You
That
it
light
sound
does
skin,
good
sound
so
good.
it's
You
a
until
ain't
it
gotta.
given.
don't smell
You don't
You
good.
have to
light
take my.
skin, so it's a
Trust
given.
me, when I go out, I get compliments on my cologne and how I look and how I'm presented. So I'm gonna just say that. Take it how you
Okay.
want, Tay. You know, I know
Okay.
you've been out in the city having brunches, secret society brunches with your friends.
Secret society is
Going to look,
crazy.
say Ghost, another party me and Zig was not invited to, and they looked like they
My
was
thing
having a
is,
It was a family party, I think.
even,
they was having
even
a blast. Like they was getting drunk. Tay was even singing. When she sings, oh, you know she was lit.
even if
See,
I invite Zig to a party, he's not coming. So that
he's
part don't
not.
matter. You,
Wow.
on the other hand, yes, I should have invited you. That's
You
on me.
should have, but I
But
understand. It's all good though.
Zig ain't coming. It don't make no sense.
Wow.
You, I can invite you to a Barney party. You gonna be like, shit, I'm coming. I'm in there.
I'm out. I'm
You
now
are that
that's what we
supportive friend.
I'll
I'm just
support
saying
from
that's how supportive you are. You are a
I am,
supportive
but
friend.
the Barney part we gotta
You don't
nah.
invite me to nothing, but hey, I don't judge or
And
I
you
don't
nothing.
go
all
nowhere.
and you always
I see
posing on
you.
that car, standing outside,
I
going
don't
I
somewhere.
go
see you all the
nowhere.
time posted on the call. But hey,
Every
just
When the
know.
every
last time I
weekend, every
last thing
weekend
I
you posted
posted,
on that
hold up.
car.
The last thing I posted, I was working on a Saturday afternoon.
I didn't
I
see
did not
that.
post
I
nothing.
don't recall.
Me
Oh, you
either.
recall.
But I can
Trust me.
tell you when I refresh my timeline and you one foot up on the call, the other
With
one
the
laying
hat
next to you
down.
got your hat.
Said, bro.
That's the post. That's
That's
the
the
post.
that's
Every
the
weekend.
but I haven't been out. I don't go nowhere. I be sitting back looking
I
at
ain't gonna
both.
lie, Shawn. I'm rocking with your little background you got going.
Oh, this is this mess. This is
I
mess. This
know,
is
but I'm just saying, it's
this is the
if it was together, it'll be nice. It's a nice little view.
trust me. I had to do this with the podcast last night. I trust me. I'll be too busy to do shit. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm just saying a lot has changed since I've been gone. I'm just pointing out the
a
little
lot has
things.
changed. You know, I look at both of y'all. Y'all been living some extravagant lives. Y'all been
I've been
man. I
at work.
man, stop it.
What have I
Stop
done
the
that's been extravagant?
stop
Please
the
let me
boat,
know.
bro. Y'all do know I look at y'all stories. Yeah, I ain't gonna sit up here and say I
What
don't.
The only thing I've done is gone to a wedding that I low key worked for.
Okay.
and the only thing I did was go to a wedding as well. So what are we talking about?
And you went to a party last weekend.
That's different.
That was
That's a
a
birthday
family
party.
event.
A
Yeah, it's a
birthday
family
party.
birthday
A
party.
birthday party that I know half of those people, and I wasn't even invited.
Here you go.
Uh-oh. We have somebody special that wants to talk to Ghost and Tate. We got somebody that wants to talk to you ladies, man. This person really missed y'all. So I'm about to bring this person on, and we about to see what they got to say.
Whoa,
Oh
now,
my goodness. Look who
whoa,
it is.
whoa, now, what's down with it?
Is
We
he in the
got
car for
Who
real?
it is?
yes, he's in the car
He's
for
in the car
real.
for real this time.
Oh
He's
yeah,
in the car for real.
yeah, but I'm saying, you make
Uh-oh.
time for the things you make time for. So I'm still here, y'all.
I
Oh, none,
appreciate
Zig.
you,
Just
Z.
listening
I
to all this.
said,
I
Listening
just
to all
said
this.
you was the only person missing out this week.
I know, right? Y'all doing all right,
Any
huh?
day. No,
Doing good. Same thing, a different day,
Jesus.
on Sean ass.
more bullshit as always, Zig. Bullshit, bro.
Z, when did you get a drop top? This is just giving fancy.
What
That's giving
Tay
six
said?
figures.
When did you
Yep.
get a drop top? Like that's new for us. I'm used to seeing you in a little pickup.
Oh yeah, we be making moves. You know what I'm saying? We just be,
Cause I let me tell you, like they say, a lot of things have changed since I've been gone.
we
Last time I
just,
saw you, you was in a little pickup.
we be doing something. I mean, I had this since like December.
Oh,
But
I ain't
anyway,
see you
you
in
know
it
what?
though.
What y'all been talking about? I heard, washing dishes is zesty. What we was talking about?
Man, we talking about bullshit and accountability, and Tay said it always starts with us men because we the first ones to start shit, and of course, Ghost is agreeing with her with all this bullshit, saying that 95% of men ain't shit,
I said
and
93.
It's close enough. I rounded up.
93.
95% of men ain't shit,
That's not
and
what I said.
Dang.
we're
I
the cause.
said y'all tend to be
And
aloof and y'all don't
we're
catch the
look,
signs.
we're delusional, Zig. We the ones that start the shit that make them get emotional, and we should pick up on the signs
Y'all
when they don't
should.
tell us nothing. Nothing. Look, he don't even want to hear that bullshit. He's booming. See, he don't want to hear that. But anyway, back to y'all though.
Here we go, back
So
to us.
yeah.
I
So
love
then,
when it's back to me. I love it.
well, go ahead. You got the flow. Speak your mind.
No,
It's back
I
to
just
you.
feel like overall, when it comes to accountability, as adults, as we grow older, accountability is not just a one-way street; it's a two-way street. You have to
I
be
agree.
able to forgive and be open to being forgiven, forgivable. Let me say
Mm-hmm.
that. Like I had to learn a long time ago that I am not who I used to be. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not who I was. So I have to accept and understand that other people are not the same as when I first met them. So we have to be able to let people grow and accept them and meet them where they are. And sometimes a person may outgrow you. Like I feel like some people have outgrown me. I feel like I've outgrown some people. That doesn't mean that I'm better than them. That doesn't mean that they're better than me. But you also have to be open to understanding you are you, I am
Mm-hmm.
me, and I love you for who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Love me for who I am. And that's it. We live in a world where we want to compare what we have to what other people have. I
That
don't
part.
care what none of my friends
That
have,
part.
whether it's a nigga or a bag or a pair of shoes. Like I have a friend right now that every time she buy a pair of shoes, she call me. And she be like, say, girl, I just bought these shoes. Go look at them. You might like these. Like I try my best to not deal with people who like do some hating stuff or some jealous stuff. I don't want nothing nobody else have. Nothing. I love everybody for who they are around me and I accept them for who they are. What they have, what they don't have. It is what it is.
Okay. Ghost, you got anything you want to add to it?
I think Tay.
Hit it right on, just like that. So I will ask you. I will ask you this, right? Um, What would I be called crazy if I said that maybe sometimes things don't work out between men and women is because you're not giving that person something to believe in? Like you're not giving them something like you may want this from this person, that from that person, but it's something that you're not showing yourself to that person, something that they can be like, all right, I actually believe that I can make this work. Like I'm willing to change. Like, do you feel like some people don't sometimes it don't work between that person because you don't give them or you don't see something that believability that yeah, I'm trying to see it, but I just don't.
Well, the thing is, a lot of people talk about change, but they don't actually show or put forth the effort or the work for change.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would say recently I like somebody, right? And let's say
Stop the presses. You like somebody?
no, I'm just saying as an example.
Nah, I think you were serious. It's okay. I'm happy for you.
So let's say that person is big on affection, right? But I
Mm-hmm.
really like that person. So now mentally I have to put myself in a space to say I have to learn to be affectionate. Like I have to learn to understand that may not be my thing, but that's what that person needs. So if I want to be with that person and I want that person to want me and love me, I have to give them some things that they need, even if I feel like it's not 100% me. It's
I
not the
agree.
worst thing in the world, but you have to be open to change when you get into a relationship or you want to be with a person. Y'all not gonna meet day one and be like, oh, we're perfect for each other. No, y'all gonna have to work out those kinks and mend and blend and do a little changing to get where y'all need to be as a whole. If
I agree.
holding your hand and laying on your chest, if I really like you is what you need to feel me, then I have to do that. Because
I,
my thing is if you really want a person, If a person really wants you, you gonna make those changes because you're afraid that that person would leave and find somebody else that's doing that when you know for a fact you can possibly be that person for them. You're gonna miss out on a good thing. And I think that's why a lot of men string along good women because they feel like you don't want no other man to get her, even though you're not ready for her. You're not ready for her, and you're not ready to be the man that she needs, but you're gonna string along and do the little here and there to make sure nobody else gets her. To make sure she gets enough string just to go out, but not get attached to anyone else. Men do it. They do it all the time. Women do it. Like us as humans,
Oh,
we're selfish creatures. Like we
Okay.
are.
All right.
We're selfish. I'm selfish.
you know what? You know what, Tay? I'm so proud of you because this is and she knows what I'm about to go with it. I'm very proud of you. You know, a couple of seasons, I don't know if it was last season or two
Okay.
seasons ago, you literally said, and I quote, you said no matter what, you would never change about being affectionate if you got in a relationship.
That's what I was about to say.
You
Yep.
said that. You said if whatever man got you, there is no such thing as affectionate. Like you wasn't, but now
But
you didn't
I
got
never.
older. Hold up, not younger. You didn't got older and wiser, and now you're starting to come around and
Good
understand.
job, Shawn.
Listen,
I'm
I never
so
said
proud
that
of
I
you.
would do it. I just said that's what needed to be
No, no,
done.
no, 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 no. You said, and I quote, I'm not showing no type of affection at all. You say that man would have to deal with that for the rest, and I said, good luck
Well,
with it.
sometimes it takes the right person to make you want to change. You might like somebody enough to be like, you know what? No, this childish. You got to get out of
Yeah.
this because you're gonna lose this man.
And I'll let Ghost go before I say what I because I got something similar to that. But Ghost, you have the floor. What you say about that?
Something to believe in.
It could be anything, like anything. Something to let's just say the potential. Like you really like that person, but let's just say you dated. It's cool, but it's
But
something
see,
that
potential it's a fine line with potential.
all
Giving
right,
someone
preach 'em.
something to believe in, it's just you have to see the action. A lot of people do a lot of talking and a lot
Okay.
of pretending. They'll pretend like they're trying to change or pretend like they're trying to learn and grow the whole time. They're not really putting much effort into it. They're just nickel and diming, doing a little bit here, like, oh, I'm gonna listen today, not tomorrow. I'm gonna listen for a week and then forget to listen, or and that's just anything you ask them to do or change.
Yeah.
And it does fall back on something to believe in. A person has to want to change and to believe in themselves and have the drive to just, if they notice something bothers you, they should just want to change it. You shouldn't have to tell them. Like, I guess being self sufficient and self awareness. That's the word I'm looking for.
But
You have to
you
have
also have to
that
communicate as
awareness.
well, though. You
You
also
do
have to
have
be
to
able to communicate.
communicate, but I feel like if they don't, like, I might tell you something bothers me, but if you also don't see that it bothers me, we got to disconnect somewhere. Because once you're with somebody and you really locked in, a person can tell even when you be like, I'm not aggravated or that's not bothering me. A person can pick up on your energy and everything else. Now, it's not fully on them because, like Tay said, you do have to let them know. But if they don't care, oh, well, you bothered. It
Shawn,
is
go
what
to
it
that
is.
comment because that comment just triggered me.
I'm about to. I was about to. I wanted to let Ghost talk her shit, but I'm about to pull it up now.
I'm not talking no shit
I'm
today.
just saying. No, I'm saying in a good thing. Like you speaking. When I say you speaking shit, like you speaking that wisdom, you talking your shit. Yeah. So my brother Cole, what's up, Cole? Women expect more from a man than a man expect from a woman. Women try to fit a man into an ideal that having how they want their man to be, whereas men work what they have and make the best of it.
Maybe
Okay.
men should up their standards.
All right.
I ain't
Wait a
gonna
minute.
lie.
No.
Maybe men should
No.
get better
Hell no.
standards.
I kind
Hell
of like
no.
that because he
Hell
worded that
no.
very well. That
Hell
is
no.
kind of true in this
Now I
generation.
ain't gonna lie. He worded it real cute. It's cute. It's
Man, get the hell
perfectly
out of
cute.
here.
It's cute. It's really
No, it's
cute.
not. That's this
But let me say this.
generation. Go ahead.
Let me say this.
You got the
Let me
flow.
say this.
Go
Let me
ahead.
say this. A woman. I had this conversation, and it's funny as hell. I had this conversation with one of my exes. I'm gonna say maybe like last week. And in other words, he asked me, what do you feel like a woman needs? And I gave him my list of everything I feel like a woman needs. Consistency, faithful, to be dependable, from a man to be, all that kind of stuff. I went down my list. And he was like, well, what do you feel like a man needs? I ain't gonna lie, my list is a little short. And I laughed at that comment because it's like, it's not necessarily that a man, I feel like a woman and a man, they actually need the same thing. But I think a woman is more vocal about what she needs, and a man feels like he want to be a man. Like a woman, as women, we're gonna be emotional, but a man is gonna hold those emotions. You gotta ask him 50,000 times, "What's wrong with you? What's wrong? What's wrong? You all
And
right?
you already
What's
know,
wrong?"
and you already know what that comes with.
Versus when you ask a woman what's wrong, you already know what's wrong because da 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 da
See,
da.
but see, hold up, stop it right there. You see your problem right there. You already know what's going on. I ain't gotta. Why you gotta come at me with aggression?
Because
you already know what's going on.
Because I feel like
why gotta be hostility?
Because I feel like a lot of times men know what the issue is, but they just feel like they want you to say it. I shouldn't have to say it. You know what our problem is.
What is your problem? What is the problem?
I don't. Me personally, I don't have a problem. I believe, but most people may have problems.
I'm just. Go ahead, Ghost. You got the flow.
But you know what? To touch on what Tay said, I feel like a woman's list is a bit longer, and the men might feel some type of way about this. I feel like men set the tone for a relationship, but I feel like women kind of influence it more. Like a woman can take a man and turn him into 10 stars, not even 5, 10. Men,
from rags to riches.
I feel like men come into a relationship and they just deal with whatever Sarah, Kate, Keisha, whatever they got. Okay, that's cool. Whereas a woman is going to, I feel like women build men up more. So yeah. We have a longer list because we give more. I'd say more often than not, but I'm not gonna say every man is like that. But I feel like women give more in a relationship. Yeah, men might be the provider. Yeah, they might have the money or they might pay all the bills. But I feel like when it comes to like the actual person themselves, I just feel like women put more into men than men put into women.
Men know what they. So why?
Never said. So why he know what's wrong, but you don't know what's wrong?
Men know because my thing is a man knows what he's doing that piss you off.
Y'all don't even be knowing. Y'all don't even be knowing. Y'all don't even be knowing what the hell going on. Y'all be like, you know what's going on. What's the matter? I'm hungry. What? All of that because you want a Rally's burger? Burger King? Wings? For real? See, Tay smiling because she know that's the truth. You start.
I ain't gonna lie. When I'm hungry, look. It's like poking a bear. I ain't lying to you. Oh my
goodness. See, that's the problem right there. That type of nonsense toxic. You like that shit. You want to spark shit up. You want us to. No.
But
we're not robots. You cannot program us to be the perfect man for y'all. There's no such thing.
I'm one of those people where when I deal with you, I take my time to study and learn people that I date. I really sit back and analyze everything about you.
See, me, hold on, Tay. See, Shawn, literally this whole episode has been doing what men do. The little noises he be making and the look, Shawn,
he loves to deflect.
You're putting on full display what we mean when we say men act like they don't know what they're doing, but they do it. Like this right here is the perfect example.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I have a question.
I'm just letting y'all speak y'all shit because
I have a question. Has Chill Hard been doing all this since I've been gone? Because I feel like they wait till I come back to like. I feel like it's me. Is it me? Like Chill Hard, is it me? Like for real?
So he said because women in denial don't want to be held accountable. So
I've been gone for a strong at least 4 weeks. I just need to know if Chill Hard has been in these comments going on.
Chill Hard defense. I sent him the link today. That's my dog.
You need to stop sending links then. We done. We done sending you the link. You just need to watch.
He come here with the heat.
Every time. But it's always with me. Always in me. Like if Chill
Cause my
Hard got the
dog,
beef with me, just say that.
cause
I'm
my
cool
dog
with it.
speaking, cause my dog is speaking facts. Y'all,
When
that is
I don't feel like women be in denial, but I feel like men play dumb too. I feel like as a species, we all play dumb because you don't want to deal with the consequence to knowing what you did. That's human. Like we're not gonna put that on the gender. Y'all know I'm quick to be like, oh, a man do this and a man do that and a man do this. But certain things, it's kind of like it's us as humans, we do it. Like when it comes to holding ourselves accountable, like certain things, like you'll hold yourself accountable for, but other things you'll be like, I know I was wrong, but I can't go down for that. Like I can't give him the satisfaction
I'm
to
a
know
firm
that I'm
believer.
wrong.
If I'm already like, you've ever had an argument where you realize part of the way through you wrong?
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer.
Yeah.
I gotta keep going. I gotta
Oh, I'm
figure
not
out
gonna stop.
I gotta
I'm not gonna
navigate
stop.
my way out. I gotta somehow get out
I'm
of this,
on
but
my
I
Diddy. Can't
cannot.
stop, won't stop, bad boy. I can't stop. I can't. I'm serious. I can be, especially when I be mad when it's in the text messages. When it's in a text message and I reread it and I be like, ooh, I took that
Ooh, I
wrong.
read that.
But I can't stop because we already here
We
now.
already
We
here.
already here. We can't go back. You can't go
chill.
back. Now I just gotta defend myself from here.
Chill Hard 11 said, "You study your man, but don't know what's wrong when something wrong."
But I never said I didn't know when something was wrong. I
I
never said
think
that.
men also though, you can ask them like I know y'all say that women we act like nothing be wrong and then eventually we explode. Men will literally be fuming, smoke coming out, and you can ask him 12 million times what's wrong, and he just gonna look at you like nothing. You can
Yeah.
see the literal smoke coming off the man, and he just
Yeah.
gonna.
Yeah. Ain't
I'm not
nothing
a
wrong.
mind reader. I'm
I'm
not a
alright.
mind reader.
I'm crazy thing is I'm a mind reader and I still just be like,
I
you
ain't
know
no
what, I ain't dealing
Stop the
with it.
bullshit. You ain't no damn mind reader.
I
Stop all
really
that.
do.
No, you
I
don't.
really do, Shawn. I would tell you what you be thinking, but that's too much for the podcast. It's too much.
I would love to. I would love to hit it. You. Matter of
Too
fact,
much.
that'll make the podcast even more interesting. If you really think you can mind read what I got on my mind right now,
I got
trust and
mine to
believe.
try.
You have the flow. You have the flow by all means. Because
I
apparently
ain't
you
gonna
know me.
I
Apparently,
do.
oh,
Shawn,
bet.
I've known you since I was 16. I'm 31 now.
Damn.
A long time.
Be
It's a long
real.
time.
Be
And she,
real.
and you know what, Ghost? I had to find her and reconnect with her. You know, we used to be the best of friends, and then I don't know.
Here go the story.
Life be life.
I think when she left, that was it. That was it. I
I
Life
didn't
be
hear
mean,
from
when
her.
life.
people go off to
Hmm?
college and you trying to do the college thing. You
What
don't
that got
forget
to
the little
do?
people though.
You could
You
have
don't
said,
forget.
man, what's up? What's up, my dog? Like,
The
what's
little
going on?
people
How
is
you living?
diabolical.
Now that went over his head. You didn't even have to point that back out. Now that's not even for me and you.
I don't even think he heard me. See,
I didn't, because I'm
you see
tired of
how
hearing,
men? He is the
I'm
perfect
tired of hearing
display
your
of men.
bullshit. I'm tired of hearing
Yeah.
So let me ask you this though. And we're gonna this will be kind of like the last topic, the entitlement part. This is the thing that I feel I'm getting tired of.
Oh
Now,
shit.
oh yes, you know it's about to come. This is the problem I have, right? What gives a woman the right to ask a man after a week of just talking, can you help me out with paying my bills? Can you take me shopping? Where is the entitlement at? Like where
Well,
now
I
hold
can
up,
say
hold
for
up,
some
hold up,
women you gotta pay to play.
hold
Some
up.
women have that
Hold
mind
hold
frame.
up, Ghost. Hold up, Ghost. See, I'm already 10 steps ahead of her because I already know what she was about to say. Pick the lane. You chose that. You
There
should
you
already
go.
know.
There you
Hold
go.
up,
There
hold
you
up,
go.
Men, hold on.
hold up.
Before you even finish, I have the solution to this question. Right? Men want Instagram models, and they want the girl that's in the club
No,
don't pay for
no,
that,
no,
none
no,
of
no,
that.
no, 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 no,
And
no, no,
then
no,
when they get there, they try to humble her. Or why you asking me for that? Because
no,
you seen the lifestyle
no,
she was
no,
living before you tried to bag her. Come on
no, no,
now.
no. Fuck that. We're not even talking about Instagram out. We're talking about beautiful, regular women that works bank jobs and all of that. I didn't say, listen to the question. I did not say after a month, 2 months. Oh, my fault, but I didn't mean you directly. Anyway, because I saved the bank.
Okay.
I actually got a question.
Said this is coming from the man who said to buy him Jordans as a birthday gift. I just
I
want
was
everybody to
cracking.
remember that. He
I
said
was
that
cracking a
It's
joke.
the balloon pop for me that's killing me.
But anyway, but I'm saying though, I'm not saying that if you're interested into somebody, like you really into that person, y'all been dating for months and months, that's your prerogative whether you or not you want to help that particular woman or in your case help that man. But I'm saying within a few days. I'm saying a few days, Ghost and Tay. I'm just talking about regular women.
But this
Like
is my thing though.
you know
This
why
is
they
my
asked
thing.
I
that?
just
Because
feel
there's
like
a
that's
man
a red flag. Like
there's a man out there. The problem is there's a man out there that did it.
That's gonna do it. Yes.
That's
That's what
look,
I'm
that's
And if
saying.
cool.
that's not you, okay.
That's what I'm
I feel
saying.
That's
like
cool. But where's
some
the
women feel
but
like a
people
closed mouth don't get fed, baby. And if she feel like she needs
man,
groceries on day two,
But you also gotta feel like you have to know your worth. You gotta know your own worth. Like
right.
if a woman feel like, look, I'm one of these women, I like Gucci, I like gold, I like to go to a 5-star
Hey,
restaurant. I want the
that's cool.
$80, $100 steak every
That's
time
cool.
we go out. Like when
That's
you
cool.
decide, when you see that this is that type of woman, you can't be surprised when she come with some background story. You
my thing
can't.
is y'all put this on the general women population, and I get it. But the problem is y'all so focused on why a woman keeps asking for stuff like this when
Oh,
they're
snap.
asking these questions because there's a man out there doing it. Y'all keep being mad at the women, but why y'all not mad at y'all counterparts that's out here paying for it?
But my thing is also when it comes to courting
All
a
the blame
woman.
on a woman, but I can ask you for a lot. That don't mean you gotta do it, but trust me, it's a man out there that's doing it. On day one, it's a man out there paying
But you
everything.
See
gotta
that? No.
understand
Once again, that's what I'm talking about. That
when you
part.
court a
That
woman,
part there.
every woman has different standards of what courting means for them. Some women have that standard to where they like, you know what? He got them dollars. I'ma see what he bought. If he bought giving it, then I can rock with him. But if he can't, I'm done with it. And that's how some men are. I hate it. It's unfortunate because then you meet somebody like me and you be like, dang, like what's wrong with her? Because I ain't gonna ask you for nothing. If you do it, you
That's
do it. If you
And
don't, you
I
don't. And
mean,
I'm
no, but what
if
I'm
I
Chill
want to deal
Hard
with you, I
said
do.
Chill
look,
Hard said prostitutes, but prostitutes are only out here prostituting because it's a customer. There's a customer base for it.
Yeah,
Like, you can't be mad
it's
when
a
somebody
business.
it's
paying
just
for it.
It's a business.
but it's just the fact that 2 days into like if I got this woman number on Saturday and we chopped it up Sunday morning and then by Monday, yeah, I just I want help with my hold up. What the you don't even know what my
But
favorite
but
color
my
is.
but
Like
my
what the
thing is, Shawn. In all honesty, that's her way of testing out to see if you could be the man that she wants. And if you can't do that,
see,
then that's
here we go.
okay. I'd rather you
Here we
move
go.
around.
Here we go with these high school tests.
What energy did you give off that made her feel like you was a trick?
Nothing.
I mean, if she watched his podcast, he talk about his 6 figures. So I mean,
Because I'm sorry, but a lot of times women know who to ask those questions to. Women know a trick when
Well,
they
first
see
of
one.
all, hold up.
he
I
got
don't
6 figures. What one
hold
gonna
up.
do to her to get rid of?
First of all, I don't wear Gucci. I don't wear Chanel. I don't give anything
Most
that
tricks
says
don't. Most tricks don't.
I drive. I'm going to be very transparent with y'all and real. I drive a 2017 Honda Civic. Honda Civic.
I saved you, bro.
No, you ain't gotta save me.
I mean,
Honda
but
Civic.
most people with money are
Stop with the
frugal.
beat.
They're
Stop it.
frugal.
Honda Civic.
I'm trying to save him,
I'd
T.
rather my man in a Honda
I
Civic with the money in the bank, the six figures in the bank. That's why you got that
what?
Honda Civic.
I
You
don't.
frugal.
I
You make good
don't wear
financial
jewelry.
decisions.
I don't wear jewelry. I don't wear popular shoes.
Let us see lies.
I don't wear
And
anything
it's
popular.
wrong.
I wear
No, Ghost.
Walmart
Hear me
graphic
out.
shirts. I wear
Hear me
Walmart
out.
graphic shirts.
Ghost. Hear me out.
And I wear
He's talking it. A 2017 Honda Civic, his car's paid off. So he got it. He ain't got no car no more. He could try that with somebody else.
And
Because
Hondas
mine a
keep-
2016 and I
Hondas
paid it off
keep that
last
value
year.
too.
but
So
that
I
Hondas
know
don't
keep
for a
that
fact
value
he ain't
too.
got no car notes.
Hondas are good cars. They keep their value. You can drive a Honda for 30 years.
You
They
damn
both
right.
they both making good
But
facts, Sean.
I'm
I can't lie.
answering the question. You said what gives? I didn't give nothing. What am I giving off that saying? Oh, I'm gonna
So
give
since
you
you ain't
Did this
paying a car
happen to
note,
you?
that means it's more.
Cause
what?
exactly.
Did somebody
Exactly.
ask you
Yeah,
this?
I already know where they're
This
going with
happened.
it.
I'm
The
No,
bringing up.
this actually
The
happened.
360 you was paying on your car note, that girl looking at it like, you know what? That's
I
something
already
extra on
know
the
what
side. He could be sliding my way every month.
I already knew what she was going
No,
Now,
with
I'm
that.
not
Period.
gonna lie. I didn't know this actually happened to you. Finish the story. I would
no.
like
This
to
is
Oh,
hear
go ahead.
more.
this happened. This happened back when I'm bringing up this example because this happened when I was in my 20s, like trying to figure out like what the fuck. Where you go off
You was
asking me for?
you was still working at your job that you at right now?
No, no, no,
Oh.
no, 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 no. No, this like I said, this is like years ago. That's why I'm
So what
bringing
you
this
was
up.
doing at that time?
Damn, what was I doing? I was a manager at the time at Rouse's. Yeah,
Oh,
I
so
was
you
a
had
man.
a little cash.
She wanted you to just let her fill up her cart and drive out.
Man, fuck out of here. Fuck, I look
That
like.
part.
Just roll her
Bananas,
cart.
bananas all day,
I'm
huh?
gonna just say this.
Not the bananas.
Come
Bananas,
on, man. The Axel
bananas.
Foley, banana in the tailpipe. That's what you.
BANANAS. Yeah.
I, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying though, like,
Not
and this
the
happened.
cream pie meal at Applebee's.
And Cole said, my thing about that is women be wanting that to be provided, but can't buy a meal at Applebee's. That's
Well,
my
let me
point.
say this. No,
That's
no, no,
my
no,
point,
no.
though.
Let me stop you. Let me stop you. It's the women. I get so mad when men when I see them say stuff like that. It's the women that you pick, and then you get mad when you're in a situation like that. But you picked it. Me, I'm gonna be real with you. I have no problem paying for a date if we go out to eat. I have no problem. I told y'all the last person I dated, our actual first date, I paid for it.
You're
I
a
was like, hey,
unicorn.
let's go to the movies, and I paid for it.
You're a
That
unicorn.
where y'all went?
We went to the movies, and he got a large popcorn.
Man, you probably paid.
She
You
spent
probably
$50,
got. You probably
right?
a whole.
She
He
spent
got a
$50.
He
large.
probably, he probably an AMC A-lister membership. Probably had free tickets and everything. You ain't pay for no date. Popcorn probably $10. That's it.
No, popcorn is high.
Why she sound
She
so
paid
appalled?
she
Sean,
paid $50 for the popcorn.
Sean, why she sound so appalled? He got a large.
You got a
That's what we
large
be having to deal
popcorn.
with.
What the?
It ain't funny when the rabbit got the gun, huh?
He got a large. You hear me?
He
A
supersized
large.
it.
He had a large.
He probably had one
Oh,
of them
here we
graphic.
go. Here we go. Women can't cook, don't clean, no motherly skills.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
What?
Rel,
Okay.
we gotta
Who
clip
are
that,
we? Who
Rel.
are we mothering?
Okay.
Oh.
I'm getting there.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Let me
y'all.
start at the beginning.
A large popcorn.
Can't cook.
I'm clipping that.
Why a man can't cook? Why we both can't cook?
Oh man.
Start off there. Don't clean. You make shit
Oh, you
dirty
talking
the
about
same
Chill Hard?
way
Okay.
You know
I make
what's funny?
shit dirty.
Chill Hard can cook. I just
So
want to
why-
prepare you. I want to prepare you before he responds. He can actually cook his ass off. This is
Right.
about to
So
be
my thing is,
diabolical.
if you cook, why the hell I gotta be Chef Boyardee? You cook. We not about to be Chef Babe.
So it seems like it seems like the real issue what this is starting to kind of seem like it's boiling down to is gender roles. It seems
it's
like
not-
it seems like it
not even
applies on
that.
certain things and certain things it don't.
Zig, my
But it's
thing.
not even that.
I think
Like,
it's just
it's
about being equally
it's
yoked.
2024.
However that works for you, just equally yoked.
That's
Zig,
what I'm
no,
saying.
no, I
It's
agree.
2024. There's no
I
such thing
agree
as
with
a
that.
gender norm.
I
I
agree
hate
with
that.
that. But what I'm saying though, Ted, I get the whole point of the pick the woman and stay in your lane. I totally get that aspect. But I'm talking in general, like just that to me is a red flag. Like, trust me when I tell you, in the past, people that I've dated, the women that I've dated, it took months. Like, if I'm comfortable enough with you within months, and I feel like if I feel like, oh, I really like you and I want to be with you and I'm trying to see where this goes. And if it's something that I can help with, I'm not going to sit up here and say I've never done it. But the second day you coming out the blue and asking for money, like I don't, and that's going on for Ghost. That's going on in this generation though, right now. Not like our generation, this generation.
Mm-hmm.
Like what off the rip?
Okay, so my real answer for this is okay, you have to realize that in today's society, even the younger generation, younger than me and Tay, right? social media, aesthetics,
'Cause I'm
all
young.
of that rules was going on. They got TikTok, they got
Mhm.
Instagram, Twitter. There's a lot more that they see. What do we see often on social media? You see these men tricking off on women, and the women that they looking up to, they shouldn't look up to them, but the women that they seeing all the time, where you got the Jada Waiters, the Aries, the Young Miami, like they're literally seeing
The
women
Beyoncés.
use. They're
Oh, not
using men
not Beyonce.
for.
Beyonce, I'll give it all.
But
I don't know. We might see
all
what
we
will come
see
out
on
with
social
these
media, even
Oh,
in
investigations.
you got your regular
She got her
influencers,
subpoena too. No worries. She definitely got her subpoena.
even
I
your
know.
influencers on
I know her
TikTok,
and Jay got one, baby. They got them.
they got some secrets we'll
The
never
people
find
came
out.
to the door for Beyonce and Jay Z. Because every story I didn't heard about Diddy, every story I've heard about Diddy, Beyonce and Jay Z was somewhere around.
They'll never
Somebody
get
just
caught
told a
though.
story about Diddy shut a party down. And it was 15 of us. And Beyonce and Jay Z was one of the
oh
15. And
Lord.
Beyonce
We'll
came and
literally
talked to
never
me. I said,
know
ah,
Beyonce and Jay Z secrets because I'm still trying to figure out
They
why
cooking.
Solange beat that
There you
man
go.
up in
I
the
ain't-
elevator, and that was damn near a decade ago. I still want to know why he got beat up in that elevator.
I can
Yeah,
tell
she
you
was
why
knocking
he
the
got
Sonic
beat up.
rings out that boy.
Something happened what it was, and Solange was like that. It wasn't cool. Everybody got that one cousin, sister, whoever that be on they no. Hell
What
no.
was
You
so
gonna let that slide? I'm
diabolical?
not letting it slide. It's going down right now. And that's what
Beyonce
Solange
literally
said.
stepped to the side, like they got the tussling, and
So go ahead,
Beyonce
take
just
them
looked
out.
at them and was
She
like,
had
"It's what
to.
it is."
My thing is, you know the people around you. That's like if something going down and somebody step out of line with me and I'm with Tamara, I know Tamara. I know for a
Crash
fact
out.
to step to the side because I'm gonna get hit.
Which
Who is
is
that?
crazy because
T
Tamara
done.
tells me I'm the one
Oh,
with
that's
the
her name.
rivalry with me, and she be like, "Stop it,"
That's her name.
because she is
Yes,
nuts.
that's T
Yeah.
name.
Look,
See, even I
no,
knew that, Shawn. Come on, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I did not know that. I did not know that. I just so
But
used
yeah,
to
like
calling her T.
you know those people around you that I'm not gonna say they love you more than you love yourself, but they
Mhm.
those that they know
Hello, Jordan.
you're gonna accept things and some things you're not gonna speak up on,
Yeah.
but they gonna let that person that you're dealing with know like I'm not gonna let it. Like she might let it and she might love you that much, but I don't. And I'm gonna tell you like it's not cool.
All right.
Because
Everybody
Jay
gotta
Z
have
came
one person
out.
like that in their corner.
Jay Z came out
Yeah.
a week later and said, "We family." It was just a little bit. It was bad.
Yeah. Cause my thing is like I can feel it. Like it's not gonna stop me from loving you. Because even though like let's say two people I know, the boy may be my cousin, the girl may be whatever, his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I love my cousin to death, but if I'm around his girlfriend all the time, I'ma love her as well. So when him and her get into it and she do something to him, I mean, I'm mad and that's my cousin. I'm gonna tell you don't play with him, but I still love you. Like I've been around you long enough to know as long as you ain't crossed too far of a line, I'm not gonna be overly disrespectful to you. I'm not gonna just count you out. I'm not gonna just cut you off. And people don't understand that. This person may really love that person. They may see a future with this person forever. You may not like the things that they do, but you have to love and accept that person because they do.
Mm-hmm.
But you also have to set that boundary, let them know, like, she might be okay with all that like that, but I'm not. And that's how you have to set the
It's gonna
boundary.
always go that way.
You still gonna have to have respect though and create those boundaries in the situation. But I think a lot of times we all human. We overcross them boundaries, and Solange is just like tonight is one of them nights. Let the cameras roll.
You
And
can tell
action.
Jay Z knew he was wrong for whatever he did because he wasn't even trying.
He wasn't trying,
just
he
like,
was
"All right."
blocking her. Yeah.
I left the baby all at home, B. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, one thing
Did he
about
curse
men.
us out because the baby oil there?
One thing about men, when men are right, when a man know he right, oh, he goes 0 to 100 to put on a show. But when he know he wrong, he kind of bow down, and then it's like, you know, chill, and then you get all of that.
We got a question for T. Cole is expounding upon the. Why you roll your eyes at my dog? He got a question.
He always got a question. He been having a question since I got on here.
He said, "Would you hold that same boundary against your cousin?"
In a sense of what? Like if my cousin was the one that's wrong?
Correct.
Oh, half of my family hate me because I tell them when they wrong. Trust me.
Who could possibly hate T, Shawn?
Yeah, like trust me.
Shawn.
They be They like my
Not
family
Shawn
be
being
so
the op.
upset with me because when they do something that I feel like is wrong, like I would call them out on it so quick. Like I ain't one of those that I'm gonna speak up for what's right and what's wrong is wrong.
Okay.
And you gonna be mad with me because of it. We gonna stop talking for a little while. You gonna love me. We gonna love each other later on down in life. But sometimes you gonna have to call them out and be like, "Nah, that shit wasn't cool," and say it just like that. Don't try to sugarcoat it. Don't try to none of that. Because what you gotta understand is a person gonna respect you more when you hit them with what's real,
The
versus
straight
just
shooter.
trying to instead of just trying to talk around the bush. Well, when you did that, it wasn't. I'm not that one.
Every person needs correction.
I'm not that person. You was down bad for that shit, and it's just that simple. Like we not about to talk in circles. Not doing it. I'm not doing it. I hate that.
The entitlement part. I think I'm gonna just say this.
But why? Let me tell you something.
And when you get
why?
I got the rest of my statement.
Why? Because a woman feel like she wants what she wants, and she has her standards to set to where she would like them to be.
It's no
Why
problem.
does she have to be entitled? She's not entitled. Just like anything else, when you have a standard, that's up to you to decide to stick with your standard or
you're right.
Go lower than your standard. But my problem that I have with men is you pick these women, and then when their standards are what they've been showing you to begin with, then it's like, oh, she feels like she's entitled.
But what if those standards was camouflaged though, Tay?
They're not camouflage. It's just like all the other red flags. You didn't want to see them.
No.
You wanted the woman.
Once again,
you know what I'm saying?
Again,
buying season passes.
We're talking about a sense of a lot of people in this world. You say you're a mind reader, so Xavier, you should even worry about red signs because you should pick them up like that.
And I do though. That's like people who I dealt with in the past. Like I knew niggas was a dog when I first started dealing with them.
And guess what?
You know me, I played Ray Charles. I played Ray Charles. Blind.
No, you didn't. You played the same game and strung him on the string.
I was legally blind.
Like,
sure you was.
You gotta understand kind of what I was saying earlier. You have to understand that this generation, they are literally. I tweeted about this the other day, but I hate the fact that everything's an aesthetic. The soft girl lifestyle, the office siren, the rapper's girlfriend. Like they see these aesthetics. They see people getting paid for it. All you see up and down TikTok is the stay-at-home wife. The wives that pack their men's lunch because they are blue collar. Like they're seeing this on social media everywhere, and they're feeling like that's what they should be emulating. That's what they should be doing. Like, oh, well, that's how they got it. Or that's how they got their money. Or like that's what they seeing. That's what they're consuming. When you consume so much of it,
I ain't gonna lie. You know, social media, it goes by the algorithm of what they feel like you watch. Mm-hmm. So mine is full of like Halloween stuff, serial killers, true crime, things of that sort. It's kind of like casino games. That's what pops up on mine. That's what pops up on.
And I was about to ask you that. You said true crimes. I don't know if I should. Maybe I'm gonna wait till we off because I don't want to incriminate. I'm gonna talk to you off cam.
I watched 34 seasons of Snap in a month.
I stopped watching that. Because that shit was toxic.
Recently.
And the stuff they used to do with antifreeze and the Gatorade. Yeah, that's the next level type shit. Yeah.
See, my latest thing, y'all know, like the Mendinez, you know them.
They were
the brothers.
Oh, the brothers? Oh.
They did that shit guilty as fuck.
What? Now they did it, and they was guilty. But the one thing that has been blowing my mind about the whole situation is two things. One, the main thing I say is, as we watched the beginning of the series, there was nothing about the daddy doing anything to them. But now y'all done went to jail, and now y'all done got caught, and all of a sudden your daddy been molesting you since you was 8. Now I'm not saying that it's not true, and I'm not saying that it didn't happen. But why is it that now, when you get caught, now we saying all this? You know what I'm saying? Like, it goes back to my mind to say, were they really molested? Or was that a storyline to see if they could get, like, less time? Because I feel like if it is true, and they really did get molested, I don't feel like they should have got the time that they got. I don't.
I think what killed them was was their actions after the crime. Like they went on
Exactly.
shopping
Y'all
sprees
balling.
and
Y'all
had the time
balling.
of y'all life. That is not
You
what
on a
supposed to
driver,
think-
you ordering cases of champagne. Like
Crazy
what?
work.
I think there's
Crazy.
one true crime that I'm still trying to think of and trying to still put together: the John Benet Ramsey murder.
To this day, somebody in that house
Oh, with that little girl.
did that shit.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, me personally, I don't know why.
I think it was
I
the
think
brother.
it's I think it was either the father or the brother.
That's what I'm saying. I think it was the brother.
She just said, brother.
I thought she said the mother. That's why I said I didn't hear.
The brother.
I figured that's
think-
what you thought she said.
I thought. Shut up. I thought. I think it really. I think it's the father. I don't know why, but it's a lot of things. I watch that like different documentaries, and I just be like, something just not adding up. Like,
Only reason I think it's the brother, because something about how the snacks is on the table and the brother usually do it and it be him and her. I think the brother did it and maybe one of the parents discovered it and tried to save his ass. That's the only
that's what I
explanation
think.
I got.
That's what I think. Like, and I think this is the thing that kind of got me, Ghost.
The mom probably wasn't in on it, but somebody was.
But this what got me. They said they searched the house for 2 days and didn't find anything. But then several days later, they found. You mean to tell me you lived in that house for years and years, and you mean to tell me you didn't find the body right then on the first time? It took y'all several days to find the body in the house? Something just not adding up with that. That don't make sense to me. So I kind of agree.
I mean, after several days, it was stinking. So there's no way they couldn't have not found it.
Tay.
It was funky.
Tay.
It's a
Hey, I'm trying not to laugh.
Tay, stop it. Stop it now.
Let me see how long it took.
And you told me shut up 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, because you're talking all that shit.
I didn't say anything. All I said was when you told her no, I said, dang, I figured that's what you thought she said.
Nah, you were trying to be like, see, a man not listening to what a woman has to say.
Well, we know you don't listen. We ain't got to get on here. I like that.
Anyway.
So she was found 7 hours after she was reported missing, which is strange to me. Why was that the first place y'all looked?
Let me tell y'all something. I sit there and I be on TikTok and I just be
scroll
all day
work?
long.
At work too.
All day.
At work.
Then I get mad when somebody call or FaceTime me and I gotta pause it to talk. Like, what do you want? What do you want? I'm TikToking right now.
Wow.
Between my
Shawn,
true crimes and my casino, I be on it.
So would you call that entitlement, Shawn?
What?
That she could be on TikTok at work, and then if someone calls and interrupts her, she gets upset. She's entitled to be on TikTok during work.
That's crazy. I mean, you're entitled. I mean, I guess, Zig, like, we're entitled, in which I have no issues with it, but we're entitled to pay all the bills. We're entitled to not show emotions. We're entitled.
I just have one question.
No,
my last question. This is all I.
What you got? What you got, Ghost?
My one question is, Shawn, why are you so mad at the women asking for the money or the women asking for bills to be paid? Why don't you have as much energy for the men that are doing it? Like, if your homeboy said, I paid her electric bill after 2 days of knowing her, like, why you not so upset with him?
First of
Let's
all,
talk about it.
First of all, I'm not mad. I have no. If I'm with a woman and I truly want to be with her, I have no issues taking as much stress away from her as possible.
No. I'm saying on day 2, if somebody your homeboy, he say, man, I paid old girl electric bill.
I don't know that dumbass nigga. I don't know him.
Lord, why you gotta be dumb?
That's what we going with it, because they take.
How you know Zig ain't never paid for an electric bill after 2 days?
Because I probably don't know Zig. I don't know Zig existed. So that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying for you to just come out the blue. Once again, let me be very clear. If we're dating for months on end, we're dating for months on end, and then let's just say 3rd Monday, you probably never asked me for a damn thing, and I still catered to you and I still did things, but you never asked me for money. You never did that. But you one time, probably like 8 months of dating, you say, I need a little help. Okay, that's cool. Ghost, I just
No,
met you.
no,
Hold
wait,
up.
Shawn.
Hold up, Tay. Hold up. Before you go with your bullshit, let me finish. If I meet a girl or a woman at brunch, get her number, and we talking, and the second day, oh yeah, my car note, man, I got a car note that's due Monday for
Thought you had it.
1100. How? Because I went to brunch and ordered
But
some
this is
eggs,
my-
potatoes, and orange
but
juice.
this
You was
is-
probably at brunch with the Don Julio bottles and on top of your head acting a fool.
This is
Not
my
on
thing.
top. What the
Okay.
This my thing, Shawn. This
Oh
my
my
thing.
God.
And hear
Go
me
ahead,
out
T.
really well. This my thing.
All right, hold
And
on.
she hit you up that Monday. She hit you up that Monday, right? And she said, "Yeah, I need that money for this car note. This car note do like what you gonna do for me." If you not that nigga that's gonna do that, then we already have to understand. You need to leave her alone.
Oh, but
It's
see,
not a sense of
but
entitlement.
Ghost, see,
She has her standard set. This
hold
girl
up,
has
Zig,
her standard set, so he gonna
Zig,
have to get
Zig,
that money, or that's not what I want.
Zig,
Cause they
I
got
do
a
see
nigga out
him.
here that's gonna do it.
I
Zig.
do
No.
see them gaslight guys. Some they're like, if you just broke, just
No.
say that, and then be like, I ain't broke.
Say
But
And
Zig,
then I'm like,
Say that,
damn, you
say
got
that.
finesse, bro.
but see,
Say-
you see how Tay,
just
you
say
see how Tay
that.
trying to jump. Who said that I continue to go forward with the conversation? I'll be
Right,
like,
but
I
what
would
I'm
be like,
saying
I would be
is,
like, okay, I know what type of time that's on. Okay, bet. All right.
Shawn,
Okay.
what
And
I'm
after that,
saying
there is
is,
no more hitting up.
what
Like,
I'm saying is, there's
what are
nothing
you?
wrong. There's nothing at all wrong with
Nothing is
her.
wrong with that, Tay. But what I'm
Listen,
saying is,
listen. But you are
yeah,
saying she
right.
feels entitled. There's nothing wrong with her as a woman setting her standards,
Okay,
letting a man know, hey, look, this is I need
all
a man
right,
that's gonna trick. I need a man that's gonna give
that's
it to me.
cool. That's
There's
cool.
nothing wrong with
And
her
you know what's
setting that
going, and you know
standard
what's
for
wrong,
herself. Now, if
and
you can't do it and you ain't got the same
that's
thing, just
fine.
say that.
And you know what my, and you
See,
know what
there
my,
it is.
and you know what my entitlement was gonna be,
I knew she
Zig?
was gonna,
There it is.
I knew she was gonna
No,
say
it
that,
ain't.
Ghost.
No, it ain't. Cause you know what my entitlement gonna be is
What's gonna be,
what
bro?
that pussy hitting like. That's my entitlement.
You gonna say I'm not in the mood?
And guess
And
what?
once
And
again,
guess what? And
and
guess
once
That's what
what?
you
again,
want. That's what
But
you
no.
want.
and once
But
again,
then,
nothing is
look,
wrong
Zig,
with that.
look,
Y'all
Zig,
both laying
no,
down
look,
the
Zig,
rules that, hey,
look,
boom,
Zig,
bam,
hold
this
up,
how it
Zig.
is. This what it's
No,
gonna
see,
be.
Tay living in this wonderland, this Wizard of
I'm
Oz type shit.
not.
Look, the first thing they're
Not.
gonna say is, "Oh, so you're gonna disrespect the queen? You're gonna what the fuck?
Now
A
I'm Dorothy
queen?
clicking my heels. Now I'm Dorothy.
That's
Apparently,
what you want.
Now I'm Dorothy.
because then they're gonna be like, oh, so you gonna disrespect me like that? Well, it's kind of
No.
disrespectful.
No,
Hear me out
most
really
women
well.
who ask for money up front, they know what they get into.
Exactly. Like
They
my
don't,
thing
though.
is, if
They
I know, no,
They don't.
as a woman,
Yes,
as a
they
woman,
do.
if you
No,
come
they
to
don't.
a man,
No, they don't. No, they
listen, listen. As a woman, if you come to a man like boom, boom, bam, bam, you already have the understanding that a man is possibly gonna come back like, okay, so what you gonna do for me?
Oh God,
You have to have that understanding.
it's about to go there.
Ain't no just give, baby. I ain't even touch it, smell it, feel it. So yeah, you got to do something.
Do you
Like what
understand?
you mean?
Do you agree with that, Shawn? What Taya's saying?
No,
What, maybe a little bit.
no.
See, that's
You-
what I'm saying. There's no
you see where
great
she's
He's
coming
hope.
from?
being, he's being delusional over there.
No.
Diabolical.
Do you see where she's coming from? Maybe
I guess.
you don't have to agree with her, but do you at least see where
Zig
she's
is
coming
playing
from?
devil's advocate. I'm weak at the
I'm
Nah,
the moderator. I'm the moderator. I'm just
He's
know.
the moderator, so that's his job.
I just
to do
ask
that.
questions. I can't. I gotta be impartial.
Right.
I gotta be. In
And
the
I
middle.
agree with my brother Cole said. He said, "Oh, she just don't fuck with you like that." I
Simple.
totally agree with that.
Simple.
But I just feel like you can't.
Yes.
The little Debbie lady. You can't.
That's
But you,
Dorothy.
what
My
I'm
thing
saying
is,
is,
I
Tay,
feel like you have to. I think Shawn, in my opinion,
Uh-oh.
like
I think
Uh-oh.
you are hurt because somebody that you really wanted did that shit to you, and you not past it yet. Straight up.
oh,
Shawn, kick out.
well, if you're talking about something that happened in my 20s, then yeah.
Exactly.
It's
Shawn,
hot.
you about
The
to
block is too hot
be
for
40.
me.
Something that happened
I
in your
don't- I
20s
don't-
and even.
But but see, that's the problem. See, Zig, that's the first thing women want to do is, oh, you feel hurt. No, that's the reality of it.
Not facts.
No,
There's nothing
it's
to be
not
hurt
the
about.
reality of
I don't
it.
look. Trust me when I tell you this, Tay. I didn't cut off many women
Mm.
all
that
right.
went to that point
Talk your shit.
and said, "Oh, money," and I'll be like, "Okay, I'll continue the conversation, but I guarantee you will not hear from me ever again.
Period.
I'll take it a step further for you, Tay. After one conversation, the next day, that woman wanted me to impregnate her. That one for you.
Talk your talk, bro.
Let's talk that one. Let's talk that one.
She
Now,
just wanted her baby to be light skinned. Come on now.
that's cool. She ain't getting it from me. She not getting it from me.
She just wanted a light skinned baby. Come on.
Talk your talk, bro. After
Come
one
on now.
conversation,
So what type of delusion?
Oh God,
Hold up.
not the balloon.
Hold up. What type of right? Balloon pop. That's
man,
a
shout out
big
to
red
Real.
flag.
Oh,
So you mean to tell me after one Zig, after one conversation, bro? If I'm
Talk
lying,
your talk, bro.
I can't even
Zig.
get
She
it
wanted
out.
that. She wanted
Talk
that
your
child
talk, bro.
support. After
Zig.
6 figures, she wanted
Shawn.
the child support.
Zig, hold up, Ghost, Zig. If I'm lying, I'm fucking flying, dude.
Yeah,
I
Cole.
guarantee you,
Affleck.
bro. I
Affleck,
guarantee
okay?
you.
Affleck.
After one conversation, the
No way.
chick said
Affleck.
she wanted me to give her a baby, bro.
Affleck.
What red flags?
Talk your talk, bro.
What red flag? I mean, that
I'm gonna bring me a balloon.
is
I'm bringing me a
automatically cut
balloon
off.
next week.
Oh
This
my
shit
god!
pop.
I'm bringing me a balloon next
I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop
No
instigating. I'm gonna let
way.
Tay jump in. I'm sorry, Tay.
No way, Shawn. Let me tell you what she did. Let me rap to you real quick.
You ain't gotta tell me what she did, cause
Let me
I
rap
didn't
to you
know.
real
I
quick.
didn't go. Look, listen to what I'm trying to tell you, Tay.
No.
Tay, calm
Listen
down.
to me.
Tay,
Listen to me.
go get your
Let me
large
rap to you.
popcorn. Get your large popcorn.
A
that
large.
you bought. Yeah, get the large popcorn. I ain't telling
Listen.
you. Hold up. Before you
Shawn.
talk,
No,
I
let
ain't
me
telling
get it
you.
out. Let me get it out.
Nothing. There was no hurt feelings.
Just let me get it out.
I went on.
All I want to do is get it
I
out.
went on and played ball. I went to go do something else
Man, you
fun
a
for
savage,
myself.
bro.
Shawn,
All right, what you
all I
got,
want to
Tay?
do is get it out.
What you got? What you got, Tay? What you got?
Let me tell you what she saw, Shawn.
Get the fuck out of here with this.
She saw a light skinned nigga with a little coin. She saw a meal ticket, baby.
Tay,
That's it.
Tay,
She saw a meal
Tay.
ticket.
Tay, you want me to tell you how humble I am? I was a
meal
fucking
ticket,
stalker. I was a stalker at Rouse's making only $13 an hour.
A meal ticket.
What year was that? What year was that? What year
A
was
meal
that?
ticket.
Oh man, come on, Ghost. Now you going back
I
into
mean,
almost.
so Ghost gonna say due to inflation. That's some money at that
Oh,
time.
God.
I already know what goes
Hey,
on.
Ghost.
Probably was a low standard.
Ghost.
Not even
Hold up.
that, Ghost.
Ghost, I
She
think-
looking at it
hold
like
up.
he ain't
I
got
started-
no
I
kids.
started-
He ain't got
I
no
started-
nothing. He got it.
He
I
really
started
just
my
flexed
job.
on the people because there's people out here struggling with their
I
little
started-
13
I
now.
started-
Hey,
Look.
we're gonna make that a shirt, Cole. A large.
A large pop. Look, Ghost. I started my job that I'm currently in 2019. So that's before the pandemic. This shit happened 2014. That shit happened 2014. That's when that shit happened. That was somebody. I was cool with one of the cashiers, and she was like, I got a cousin that wants to talk to you. And I was like, okay, cool.
She
I'm
told
down
her
for
cousin.
you. Huh?
She told her cousin. She set the play up.
But Ghost.
She said he about to be something.
But Ghost.
He gonna be something.
But don't.
Just go ahead.
Hey, come on now. Tay, you want to
Yeah.
talk about light skinness? You was the queen of collecting the light skinned niggas at Rouse's.
Here we
You
go.
want-
Here we go.
You want?
Here
You
we
want?
go.
You want to go there?
Here we
You
go.
had them following you.
Son.
Tay used to have them
Son.
dudes running behind her. I don't know what she did
Wow.
or said. Tay was
That's
the
out
queen.
my dog, bro.
Shawn, that was 2009. Like, come on.
Oh, so you know.
No, I'm just saying. I was
I got
at
one
Rouse's
person.
in
I got one
2009.
person who was. I got one person that I know he was in love with you. He couldn't stop talking about Tay Ghost. Zig, when I talking about Tay had this man whipped, I had to dap her up and say, Tay, whatever you doing, Nobel Peace Prize to you, baby. You got it. You got it.
What?
I hate it here.
Bruh.
Right.
hate it here.
But
I hate it here.
I know. But any final thoughts, Tay? I'm gonna give the final thought to I'm gonna let Ghost go. What's your final takeaway from everything that we discussed? Not Tay. I say Ghost.
I know, but my turn coming after her, so I'm just preparing myself.
Nah, I might give Zig the floor after. You go last.
I think that
Crazy word.
honestly, I think that energy, like, women only ask for what some man is out there doing. Like, if you're gonna be mad at the women for asking for money, you should be mad at the men that's giving it to them. Like, it's a two-way street. It's a two-way street. You're in denial, but it's a two-way street. I bet you somebody paid that bill that she asked for. It was another nigga that did it.
Hey, and guess what? That's kudos to that man.
She
But
just probably strikes you off her list. She probably had a list. And she
and
was
guess
going
what,
down
Ghost?
that bitch and
And,
just.
and, and guess what, Ghost? And guess what? After that second day of talking, I was totally like, huh, thank you. That's that
She
next point.
probably was thinking the same thing. Like,
No
oh, he
problem.
ain't
And
the
guess
one.
what, Ghost? And I did not lose not 1 ounce of sleep.
We know
I
you just
was
got another one. That's that light skin. All right. Big
man.
Shawn, not the little one.
A large.
Ah,
Hey man,
ah.
when we revamped the t-shirt store, that's one of them. A large.
A large.
Hmm. That's cool. Go ahead, Miss Tay Talks. What's your final takeaway from everything?
I mean, my final takeaway from everything, and I hope that other people take it away too.
Mm-hmm.
Grow up. Like, real shit.
Facts.
Like I say grow up a lot this week, and today's just Wednesday. But it's time that we all grow up. Me too, me myself.
Oh wow.
We have to grow up and hold ourselves accountable. We have to understand that with relationships come change, maturity, growth. Like it's literally time to
The
grow.
balloon.
Grow up.
Man, who is
Like
real, bro?
that's the most I can say is like grow up. Like we live in a world where we're comparing ourselves to others that live totally different lifestyles than what we have.
Mm-hmm.
Don't what somebody else have is not for you. What's meant for you is meant for you. What's meant for them is meant for them.
That's the one.
Therapy. Therapy works. Like I did therapy. I probably need to go again. I need to go back again. But therapy works. You have to figure out and find out what works for you so you can find your peace in your space. Accountability. When you've done something to someone, take the time back to understand what you did to that person and how even approaching a person going forward that you can have that conversation with them without it going left.
Mm-hmm.
So like my overall to how I'm gonna leave this is grow up, and that's it. Grow up.
Okay, I like that final take.
And I'm sorry, one more thing, and stay in your lane. Like
That's the biggest
don't
one.
stay in your lane. Like if you know for a fact, like you deal with a 60,000 nigga is more your caliber because that's what you could keep up with. Don't try to get a 6-figure one. That's not you. If you know for a fact you're not into tricking, Barbie is not your girl. Ken, that's not your girl. Find the person that's for you. Stop trying to look at the image of a person. Let's not fall in love with the potential of who somebody could be. Like let's leave that alone. We done with potential.
All right.
I need to see what you showing me right now is who you gonna be. I don't care about who you gonna be 10 years from now. You're not him. When you get him, call me. But as right now, you're not him. You ain't gotta go through the storm with nobody to find your happy space for y'all to be together. Sometimes it'll get a little rough, but you ain't gotta deal with all that. Love yourself, sis, bro. Love yourself. That's all I gotta say.
See, she said bro too, Shawn. See that?
I did.
They probably heard her saying it, but she said it.
And order my t-shirts. That's it.
Where can we find those t-shirts at though, Tay? Not you mentioned t-shirts.
Tyson Nola Tees on Instagram
Period.
and also on Facebook. Any shirt, any size, your desire.
Lord.
So do we just message the account and put our orders in that way? How does it? How
Absolutely. You can message the account, DM. Yeah. If you have my number, just call me.
Okay.
Don't call me while I'm at work. Just text me because you know I'm on TikTok.
She on TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay.
True
What about
crime.
like if I have like kids? Do you have shirts for kids as well?
Absolutely.
Infants.
From newborn to 6X, baby. I got you.
Nice. Okay. What if I have a
Newborn to
team
6X.
of people at work and I want to get them some shirts? You know, of we have a little event. Do you do bulk ordering?
Absolutely. I just did my largest order so far has been 38 shirts. And I finished them in about 3.5 hours the next day.
Okay.
So my turnaround time is pretty dope. Like I'm like a Mexicano over here. I'm doing it.
All right, I
And
appreciate
shout
that.
out to my mama. My mama being here
Shout out to
in the
moms.
mud with me, like helping me. She go get all my little supplies. The people in the supply store know her.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
And shout out to my boy Titan too, man. Out there doing this thing, bro. Got a business. Telling
No,
y'all, bro.
chill hard. No, I don't do shirts for everybody, and you one of them people.
Ha!
I I I have the right to decline service. Yes, I do.
Wow.
Man, want to buy a shirt?
He
No.
wants some shirts.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you got to use the Instagram page.
Mm-mm. No, he can't. Everybody else can.
Thanks, he shadow ban.
No, he been going hard on me since I got on here. This my first. This
Feel
like the
hard.
first day of no. This is like the first day of pre-K, where you come
You
in
got to start
brand
from the
new,
beginning.
smiling. You got your new little book sack, and they just like that book sack poo. Like, dang.
What's
Now he
good,
called your
squirrel?
backpack trash.
Okay. I thought I was killing it with the black Barbie, but no. Okay, cool.
Shout out to our boy Squirrel. He said, Mr. Rhoda, who's one of our religion teachers in school. He said, you can't love and respect anyone else until you love and respect the person in the mirror. Salute to Tay. Oh, what's up? Salute to
Big
Tay.
facts.
And also, fun fact, Shawn got smacked in the head by that same teacher.
Dang.
Um,
I'm gonna send you a request.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna keep this as short as possible.
Appreciate you, Squirrel, bro.
First of all, my final takeaway is this: the right woman could make a man change many flawed ways. I'm gonna say that once again.
Uh-oh.
The right woman, not many women, the
Agreed.
right woman can make a man change his ways and actually be submissive to a woman, Tay. Not
Yeah.
slavery. No,
I'm
no.
submissing
Not,
now. I'm just
no,
playing.
you're not. You think of submissiveness as slavery. I had to teach you. I had to put you up on game about that. Anyway,
Now he's an educator. I love it.
yes. But I do applaud you. You have grown up. You went from I'm not about to be affectionate. Like if we sitting on the couch, he's sitting on one end and I'm sitting on the other. And we gonna watch the movie like that. Now y'all might actually meet in the middle with a large bucket of popcorn. I commend you, Tay. You are actually growing up in front of me, Zach, and Ghost's eyes. I really applaud you. But the right woman, on serious note, the right woman would make a man submit to a way of saying, I'm gonna make sure that she's protected. I'm gonna make sure that she's always good. I'm gonna also make sure that no matter what, my woman is at peace at all costs. And I think once that happens, a woman is gonna intertwine. It's gonna balance each other's out. You know what I'm saying? And I have no problem taking care of being a provider for my woman. That's not the issue. Like I said, give or take. Like Tay said, choose the lane. Know what you're going after. If you know this person is all fashion and toxic and all that, that's up to you. And I think we speak upon that a lot. That's upon you. So I do applaud Tay. Tay was spitting gems tonight. But
Oh.
at the same time, though, like I said, the right woman could make a man change many ways, like change his like everything, like make him at least say, fuck it. This woman here is doing things like she is like looking out for me. She's making sure that she put me on game about certain things that I can improve on, and vice versa. Y'all pulling the best out of each other.
I have a
That's not
question for you, real quick.
okay. I was trying to do my final takeaway, but go ahead.
I know. So, do you feel like you found a woman like that? Just out of curiosity.
Yes,
Oh.
yes, I have. I have.
Okay. I'm just hey, cause you
Okay.
seem the way you said that. You seem like you were speaking from a place, and I like that.
Yeah, I
I
am.
like that.
I
Okay.
found the woman who every day gives me a reason to be better. Who gives me a reason to
Mm.
who gives me a reason to make sure that yeah, I still have certain things I have to work on.
Oh, shit, gang,
We
you
know
did.
that.
I got things to improve on, which
We
that's
know.
no issue. But every day we talk about how we, not just oh me or I, how we are going to be millionaires
Mm.
together. How we're going to build a foundation for us and our families in the future. I am very proud to say that I don't know about wedding gang, not yet. I don't know about that,
Mm.
but I found a woman
I want to
who
be like you when
accepts
I
me,
grow up.
even
I
though
want a
even
man that
though
talks about me like this.
even though I got bullshit.
You
You're
do.
supposed to still learn. I do. But if you got somebody that's willing to still tolerate that shit, but
Yeah.
also still find a way, like no matter what, like even with the podcast, still is willing to even make suggestions to make the podcast even bigger. So that way you could probably retire from your 9 to 5. Not only for yourself, but for your whole people that's involved. It's just
Oh,
not
so
me.
she looking out for me too. I like her. I like her.
Anybody that's involved in my life, yes, she looks out for me, but she also looks out for the
It will
people.
chill hard.
Yeah.
He can't
Oh,
resist. He can't resist him.
I thought he was gonna come.
Mm.
But at the same time, though, once again, it's I think we all can agree it takes 100%, 100%, not 50-50. It's 100%, 100%.
Definitely.
Some days the percentage might go like
You may fluctuate. Uh huh.
yeah, it's gonna go down. But um, you have to be willing to change your ways in order to be with somebody that you truly want to be with. That is just no getting around it. Like it might take a little time. It's gonna take a little getting used to because it's something that you're so used to being comfortable and setting your own ways until you actually meet somebody that really grabbed your attention and you be like, shit, like I didn't met people in the past that was good people, but something about this one is just saying like, damn, like they just want to see you succeed at all costs and they willing to help you. But you got to be willing to at least meet them halfway as well and try your best each and every day to be the best version of yourself. And that's what I get. I'm not going to lie to you. I get that every day. What y'all women like to say? Affirmations. Y'all signs. I don't know what Tay sign said today, and I damn sure don't know what Ghost sign said today. I don't believe in them Power Ranger affirmations. But I do believe in God, and I do believe that God placed this woman in my life for a reason.
All
Mm.
right.
Mm.
Mm.
Period.
Amen.
So,
You
Amen.
cooking today.
He
so,
is.
so
He
I
in
would say
love.
this. I would say this. When you got somebody good,
You
don't
hold
burn the
on to them.
bridge. You don't burn the bridge. Nah, you just keep building that foundation for a bigger building. Don't burn the bridge. Just keep building that foundation brick by brick. And at some point, who knows? You don't
All
know.
right, love Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. I
I
built
love this
this
brick
brick
by
by
brick.
brick.
Final takeaway: don't ruin a good thing. Try your best to do change your ways as possible.
I
Just
like that.
yeah, just
Okay.
all you can do is take it one day at a time. That's
Now
all you
she
can
must be watching.
Hey, she probably is. She probably is.
No, I don't know if she watching or not. She ain't coming yet.
She
So
probably is. But at the end of the day, um, if you really want to be with somebody, you're gonna change your ways.
Okay.
Plain and simple. You're gonna change your ways. Wow.
They said
But
cut up. Yeah, gas my
other
dog
than
up.
that,
Gas him up.
that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. That's my final
I
takeaway.
can't wait till somebody talk about me like that.
I'm pretty sure they
That's
do.
probably never gonna happen.
You saw
But
he sat up in his chair. He was
you saw it.
She
Like
gave a
yeah.
that.
whole speech. She gave a real.
Yes, he did. He did. I just asked him a simple question. All he had to say was yes or no, but he broke it down like,
Gave you the full. That's his final takeaway. This is
yeah,
what he wants y'all to take away from this episode.
yeah.
Just
I
Be who
respect
you
it.
are.
I respect
Be
it.
who you are. You don't have to change everything about yourself. Be who you are, but some changes have to happen in order for the two people to come together and make things work.
Definitely.
mhm.
I'm
Plain
proud
and
of
simple.
you, Shawn. And you talk
I'm
about
proud of
me growing
I'm
up.
proud of you. I've
You
been
talk
growing
about
up.
me.
I've been trying to get you
Oh,
there.
please. Oh,
You're
please.
not. You're not. You kind of graduated from the puppeteer. See, like
Thanks.
Even Ghost, not even entertaining your shenanigans. She still think you're a puppeteer. So you know,
I never said that.
boy, I
My
had
boy,
to let out. Hey,
my
Cole,
boy had to let out his
I
emotions.
do got a fire playlist too, by the way. So you know, I don't know, bro. You know. But yeah, man. We definitely appreciate. I think I'm glad Ghost and Tate. Now, will they be back next week?
Of course.
I pray. I pray. But they are big bosses though. So y'all gotta understand they doing big
Mhm.
things. So we don't hold back people potential. Like Tay about to be a millionaire in shirts. Ghost? Oh man. You're talking about AI intelligence. Man, she about to be the next Iron Man. Like she about to
Not
blow up.
AI.
It's
Billionaire.
the Iron Man.
You heard me? But nah, man. But
My goal is to
Yo, what
try
you go?
to
What you got?
arrange my schedule
Mhm.
so that I am here every week.
hey,
Like
and guess
after I
what?
get
Oh,
off
we'll
here, I'm
be.
probably gonna be up another 2 hours doing
And
shirts.
guess
What you gotta
But
do?
And guess what, Tay?
yeah,
I appreciate you and Ghost staying up because I know y'all got big things. Even Zig and myself, I'm just glad y'all was able to
It was a
tune
good
in.
episode.
It was a great
It was
episode,
fun.
great
yeah.
conversation, and I appreciate everyone that came in. Too many to name, so everybody that came through, we appreciate y'all for taking y'all time out on this Wednesday to chop it up with me, Tay, Ghost, and Zig. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for y'all hard work. And on that note, Zig,
Mhm.
um, let's go. Peace out.
All right. So my final takeaway.
Dang, you
Um.
Oh,
didn't
my
even
bad,
give
Zig.
Zig a
So
My bad,
so
Zig. Go ahead.
so
Go ahead.
for my final takeaway, look what came in the mail today, y'all. I got my graduation card. Oh, let me go this way.
oh
Chill hard.
snap!
I got my
Shout out to
graduation.
Sid.
Oh man, congratulations,
Oh, I'm
man.
gonna send my. I
Congratulations.
got the grad. You know the commencement stuff came in and everything. So definitely appreciate y'all. In 2 weeks, we're gonna go ahead and get the piece of paper, check the box. So I definitely appreciate everybody for the
What I'm talking
continued
about.
prayers and everything like that. And since I missed the first half because I was still at work and everything, only thing I'm gonna add to the conversation about accountability and different things like that, or why this happened to me. And there was a comment made in the church service I went to this past week, and the pastor said, "You attract what is in you, not what you want." So you can want this, you can want that, you can want, but what is in your heart is what you attract. So that's one thing you gotta think about. So if you still, as the old folks say, you still got a lot of play in you, then that's what you're gonna attract. You know, if you still a kid at heart, then you're gonna attract childish people. If you have people in your circle that lie and they don't keep it real with you, what is in you that you feel people got to walk around you with like they have eggshells around you? Why can't people be upfront and real with you? So I think that goes to what kind of along the same lines of what our boy Squirrel was saying, was that you can't love and respect anyone else until you love and respect the person in the mirror.
Hmm.
So it all begins with the man in the mirror. And
Na, na,
I
na,
think that's all
na,
I
na,
got. Hey, nah, I appreciate y'all.
na.
What's up, Kimmy? Great show. Appreciate it. Thank you, Kimmy. Man, y'all shout out to Kimmy. Make sure y'all check out Homegirl out on Instagram. Be doing a thing out there. Cole, appreciate you, bro. Thank you. That's all I got, dog. You got any final words for the people? What can they check you out at, Sean?
Oh man, shit.
What
Just
can we
follow
find
me.
you?
Instagram, S Writer, Facebook. Well, if you know my real name, Shawn. And that's it, brother. That's where you. Oh, Threads. I'm on Threads now, heavy. So follow me on Threads. I'm kind of getting used to Threads now.
What,
That
what you doing
what's
on threads like that?
Exactly.
What you trying to get
it's
into?
it's a better platform. It's entertaining. Just like TikTok is.
I
Threads
got you,
is the
bro.
same thing.
All right.
Yeah, but no, man, just follow us on Let's Hash It Out podcast. Of course, y'all can follow Ghost,
Oh
Tay
my God.
Talk, and
Yeah,
Zig.
Ghost. Whoop,
You know,
Maybe not ghosts.
maybe we'll see.
maybe
Ghost.
not
Where,
Ghost.
Maybe
where is
not
it? Oh, here you
ghosts.
go.
Yeah,
We got
she's
Ghost. Y'all
not.
see it on the screen.
Yeah,
I thought it was may not be Ghost.
Well, on Twitter, it's maybe not ghost.
Oh, for Twitter. I got you.
Instagram, it may not be
Yeah.
ghost.
Come on, I done battled dyslexia as a kid. Y'all,
No, it says that one.
It's
one
all
is
right, bro. You
Instagram.
graduate.
And then,
It's all right.
There you
Right.
go. That's all that matters.
yeah, that's all that matters.
You graduated.
Either way
I was
it
like-
goes, whichever way you search it, I'm gonna pop up.
Just type in ghost and she'll pop up.
Go.
And then Tay Talks Podcast.
Taylor Pooler.
Taylor. All right, bro. I think that's it.
All right. Well, I appreciate everybody that
All right.
tuned in, and we'll see y'all next week.
What is threads? You don't want to know, bro.
The fake Twitter.
Kind of,
Yeah.
but a little bit more entertaining. Yep.